Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. How is everybody doing tonight? Ashley Sam, I see you are in live chat. Ashley Sam says, Ki. It's lovely to see you too, Ashley Sam. I'm just, trying to like translate, the bird speak or whatever. How's everybody doing tonight? So, this is kind of a special episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Those of you that have been watching this series, you might know that this is the last Hero Ascension Quest that we have to do in the entire game, and that at least for the time being, our goals for this series that were remaining were to get the Hero Ascension Quests all complete. Basically, what I'm saying is that at least until the DLC comes out, this very well could end up being our last Xenoblade Chronicles 3 stream. I haven't 100% decided this, but I'm pretty sure that when we come back next week for next week's streams, we will be doing a different game. As for what that game will be, I still am on the fence. Honestly, man, I really should have already made a decision by now. I really should have already been working on channel art and everything for it. But I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me decide that tonight. Maybe that can be one of the things that live chat can help me do. You guys can... Yes! Toxic Donut! Oh my gosh, my love! What are you doing here? Toxic, where have you been, friend? We've been so worried. Kayla seems to be under the impression that you mentioned something about going on a vacation. And I do remember somebody mentioning that they were going to be gone, but I couldn't remember who it was. I don't know if that's why you were gone, but I love that you were here, Toxic Donut. Seeing your face in live chat has just absolutely made my entire night. How are you doing tonight, friend? You missed a crazy stream last night. Kalis, Kalis the Crowmancer has now unionized my live chat. Everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people have weird bird titles, and they all say piekikiki, because apparently that is the sound that a crow makes, even though it is not. But yeah, I'm sure that Kayla said he will be a little bit late tonight. He'll be in about 30 minutes, but I'm sure that once he comes in, you'll see everything that's been happening. It's been weird. It's been kind of weird. Ashley Sam says, hey Vinny, how are you? I'm doing wonderful, especially now that I see that Toxic is here. She also says, OMG, Toxic, how the heck are you? Toxic says, pizza time. Oh man, I'm jealous. I wish I could have some pizza. Toxic says, college has been destroying me. Oh no. See, I kind of figured that might also have been what was going on. Because I remember that you had said that your college classes had just started. Ashley Sam says, oh man, well, we are glad you are back. Piek-ki-ki-ki-ki. Actually, I think I'm saying one too many keys. I don't know. Does it really matter? It's a made-up weird bird phrase. So last night, other than, the whole weird bird unionization thing... Oh, Storm is in here very early tonight. How are you doing tonight, friend? Lovely to see you. Are you not with, Disney? I guess you're probably home working, but, you're not with, with Disney and everybody at, the...
You guys hear something?
I don't know. She mentioned something about, a family gathering where they were all going to be crammed in, a bungalow or a house or something. I don't know. Either way, it's lovely to see you. So like I was saying, last night we did Sagiri's Hero Ascension Quest, which was pretty good. I liked it. It wasn't my favorite Hero Ascension Quest, but it was up there. It's pretty good. I definitely did not see the number, 13 being basically a clone of Sagiri or whatever, so that was a cool twist. We also started this quest, new names, and I said that I wanted to do this quest at the beginning of stream, so doing it at the beginning of stream, we shall. Basically, the general gist of this quest, for those that didn't see it when we started it, we're trying to, I guess, come up with names for all of the different people in Colony 0. Because right now they're named number 6 and number 3 and number 9 and number 8. And Sagiri, who was originally number 7, has a new name, and so she wants to give a new name to everybody else. Storm says, doing okay, just working. Toxic says, is my name better now? Toxic Cronut? Oh dear no. Oh no. Ashley Sam says, and as for how I am, Vinny, looking forward to getting a full night's sleep tonight because my stuff I ordered to help got here this morning. What? Just out of curiosity, what is the medication that you're using to help you sleep? Not saying that I would want it, but like, I don't know. I'm just saying I have not gotten good sleep lately. Storm says it's an engagement party of another family we are friends with. Indoctrinated labels? Wait, what do you mean by indoctrinated labels? Use small words with me, Storm. My brain is very tiny and smooth. By the way, if you are in here and you are enjoying the atmosphere of the stream and you are ready to get this party started, make sure to like the stream so that we can get as many friends in here as possible. Alright, so we're gonna go around and we are going to... I guess, like, I don't know, it looks like we have 3 different objectives, where the painting is, perimeter woodland, and Pharaon unit number 15. I don't know why... I don't know, we'll see what these all have to do with one another. Hey there, hello, can you hear me? Senna, a Pharaon is an inanimate object. Though it is humanoid in appearance, it is not alive. No duh, Sagiri. I thought maybe somebody was inside. I have confirmed number 15's unit is unoccupied at the present. Oh yeah? Well, looks like he's doing like we asked. Indeed. Visual confirmation of number 15 occurs on occasion, even within prison. Before we came here, he was more inclined to avoid social interaction. One might call this a great improvement. Sagiri, what do you think of number 15, personally? At the least, he is a capable soldier. At the least? Amendment. I admit I also did not know what to do with him. Even I could not predict his more idiosyncratic qualities. Understanding eluded me. However, I'm learning to understand others better as I work with them. That incident has awoken this new awareness within me. Number 15 is a kind person. Of that, at least, there is no mistake. Alright, info acquired. Oh god, we gotta get 5 pieces of info? Oh dear. Storm says, Colony 0, they were assigned numbers to remove names and freedom of personal expression. Oh wait, did somebody ask what was going... Oh, indoctrinated labels. Oh, okay, I understand what you're saying now, Storm. Yeah, absolutely correct. Absolutely. Ashley Sam says it's called Delta 8. It's not meds, it's THC. Not quite marijuana, it's a modified version. Oh, so I could probably just take my, like, my, like, strong version of my CBD oil that I have, or at some point I had gummies, but I have oil now, but I haven't used it in, like, probably over a year. I don't know, sometimes it does help relax my nerves, and then sometimes it doesn't. So I kind of stopped using it, because it seemed like it was maybe not actually doing anything. Ashley Sam says, it's the only thing that helps after years of trying several meds. Well, you know, what you got to do what you gotta do, you know? Sleep is important. Sleep is important. I received a report on this relic from number 10. It reminded me of how we got it restored in accordance with number 8's wishes. Oh, that's right. That was kinda rough, but since it made him happy, that's really all that matters. Number 8 followed orders with devotion. It is something that number 6 values highly as someone who respects discipline. That number 8 would hide the relic from all of us, frankly speaking, quite astonishing. That must have been a shock for you, Sagiri. On the other hand, it may be that was the real face of number 8. It could be that number 10 recognized this and wished to support number 8's wishes. I suppose so. Those two might actually be like 2 peas in a pod. Really be like 2 peas in a pod. They were so curious. Indeed, just understanding this, I can see that there was a meaning to this relic. Alright, a need for names too.
I see some relations have changed.
Ashley Sam says it's better than CBD, although because CBD doesn't work for me. Okay. And Toxic says, my sleep medication is blunt force trauma via frying pan. So that way you can turn your frying pan into a dying... Oh, no. Oh, I got it. I got a better one. Hold on. I'm going to redo. Rewind. That way you can turn your frying pan into a lying pan. You like it? You like that one? I love that one. Obviously, for those of you that don't know, I'm referencing the Pokemon movie. Brock says, like, they're running in the rain, and he pulls out his skillet, and he's like, I'm gonna turn this frying pan, and he puts it over his head, into a drying pan. And he uses it as, like, an umbrella for his hair, I guess. And then if you go onto that video on YouTube, all of the comments are just people, like, replacing the word frying with something else. So, like, I'm gonna turn this frying pan into a dying pan, or into a buying pan, or a sighing pan, or, you know, whatever. Like, there's so many words that work. There's so many words. Ashley Sam says, yes, important sleep. I get a full night of uninterrupted sleep with it. That sounds amazing. And Ashley Sam says, LOL, that doesn't sound fun, Toxic. And Storm says, Toxic, you sure it's not trained crows that put you to sleep? Oh man, you guys and the crows. Man, when Disney gets back, she is gonna have a field day with y'all. Y'all are either gonna get moderated into the ground, or she's gonna join you. I'm not really... Honestly, with Disney, I could see it going either way. She's either going to single-handedly destroy your regime, or she is going to join you. By the way, we were looking for this fabricator all day. Well, not all day, but you know, like when we got this unlocked, I went around looking for it. And I was like, where the heck is this fabricator? I could not find it for the life of me. Well, it's right outside the front, like, gate into the prison. I don't know what this gives. This is literally the first time I've used it.
Something so valuable here.
Okay, scissor pea seeds, metamorphosage, purple lamps, Revenant automatons, delirium foxglove. I'm pretty sure you can get most of these items from, like, other fabricators. I'm gonna have to figure out why this fabricator would be so special, because you do have to go through extra to unlock it. I thought there were only 8 fabricators in the entire game, and that we had unlocked them all, but this is the 9th one, so, like, why? What is this one's purpose? Toxic says, I mean, I do see crows sometimes, but that might just be the sleep paralysis demon. Oh dear God. And Ashley Sam says, we will indoctrinate Disney too. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I could see it going both ways. But it would be more entertaining for me if she single-handedly dismantled you. Because she has the power. She has the power. Things have been okay with the monsters since. They haven't grown in number again or anything. No issues at present. We work together in 2-man shifts to cull their numbers. Cool, you guys are pretty strong. I bet you don't have any problems when you work together. Your bet is not entirely accurate. Conflicts do arise depending on the pairing, such as with number 9 and number 3. Such issues did not arise under the control of the consul's command. His control of us was most rigorous. I guess just because you're comrades doesn't mean you gotta get along all the time. No, just because you're married to somebody doesn't mean you gotta get along with them all the time. In fact, sometimes you find it's the opposite effect. Or maybe it's because they're comrades that they argue sometimes. Yeah. I mean, like, there's times I get into arguments with Mimi, too. You do. It wasn't always that way. I think we used to avoid it, you know, subconsciously. But now we're at a place where we both feel we can tell each other whatever we have that needs to be said. I guess if that's the result, then the odd fight isn't such a bad thing, huh? I had never considered the issue from this perspective. I must process. Sagiri, if there's anything you ever want to say to me, I don't want you to hold back, okay? Oh, and not just with me, I mean with the whole of Colony Zero. I shall try. I like the whole idea of, like, Sagiri... Basically, Sagiri's trying to be a real girl, you know? Because, like, she's... I don't know, Sagiri is so weird. I still feel like Sagiri is the only one in Colony Zero that actually looks and talks like a robot, and everybody else are just like all of the other Agnes and Kevis people. But I don't know. Maybe we should leave the prison grounds, stretch our legs? I have no objections. Where do you wish to go? Where was it we all went to together? Mac the Wildwood and then around Capricorn Peak? Compliance. Alright, so I guess we're going to those two places for the final pieces of what we need. Ooh, how convenient. We're going back to Keen Chicky Chicky. Storm says bad days with Bill. Well, I mean, you know how, like, everybody has like arguments with their significant other. Like literally everybody. And by the way, I see we have 10 people in here right now and only 5 likes. If you are in here and you are enjoying the atmosphere of the stream, go ahead and give the stream a like. It really does help us out. Every time somebody likes our stream, YouTube instantly shares it in somebody's sidebar. So when you like the stream, my channel grows. It's really as simple as that, and I'm not making that stuff up. It's a real thing. It's why every YouTuber on planet Earth asks you to like and subscribe. Nemkev is here. Pya-ki-ki-ki, everyone, says Nemkev. Grammar Police is also here. Hello, Grammar Police. Grammar Police says, hey, so this is it? The last Xenoblade 3 stream? I think it may be until the DLC. So, somebody in my live stream last night told me that the DLC is supposed to come out on October 13th, which is actually quite fortuitous because that is, like, I think the day after I get back from my trip next month. Yes, I think that is the day that I get back, or the day after I get back from my trip next month. So the plan is that we're gonna stream something in the between time. I don't know yet. I've talked a little bit about possibly streaming Subnautica Below Zero. Kirby and the Forgotten Land is also an option. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is also an option. TBH, I think that one would be a lot of fun. It's a platformer, so there's not really there's no story to it, basically, but it is a fun game, and you guys would watch me get frustrated at dying over and over, which might be fun. And then, like, there are always other options too, but I think I want to try to do like a shorter series for the in-between part, because otherwise we're going to be taking a break from whatever we do next to do the Xenoblade DLC, and then, like, I don't know. We'll see. I haven't made any decisions one way or the other, but if you guys have any if anything I've said to you sounds like, oh my god, I really want Vinny to play that next, then you let me know, and I will take it into great consideration over the weekend. Another option would be Terraria. I would say the 4 games that I'm teetering between are Subnautica Below Zero, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and Terraria. Terraria seems like it could be a bigger series though, so I'm a little unsure of it, but I've also played that game through so many times that, like, I don't know how, I feel like I could get that game done from start to finish in like a handful of streams. I don't know. Storm says it's hard to have arguments with no significant other. It's hard to have arguments with somebody who's not there, sure. Nemkev, oh no, I already read Nemkev's, like, bird call. And Ashley Sam says Artemis will be in later. They are spending time with their dad. Okay, cool, good to know. Thank you for letting me know that, Ashley Sam. And Grammar Police says, yeah, you should do something short. Yeah, I pretty much kind of have to, because otherwise whatever we do, I'll have to take a break from it, and, you know how it be. And friends, I have not seen any extra likes on the stream. Every single one of you. Nemkev, have you liked? Ashley Sam, have you liked? Cheryl? Kaka, have you liked? Storm, have you liked? Grammar Police? Who else is in here? Toxic Coronut? Have you all liked the stream? I think I just named off like 6 people and I have 5 likes, so one of you has not done your civil duty. Sagiri, how are things between number 9 and number 3 since that time? Recently, I often see them together in the prison mess hall. Number 9 still does become emotional at times, but overall they maintain a satisfactory relationship. I'm glad they've managed to repair their friendship. Number 9's fluid emotions cause her to take a more aggressive tact with the others. In spite of this, number 3 did not give up her attempts to improve relations with number 9. I hold great admiration for number 3's sense of perseverance and self-sacrifice. Yeah, just talking to her, I can tell she really cares about the others. And number 9 is trying to become an Offseer for everyone she's lost. They're both in the same at heart, they've just got different ways of showing it. Aha! See, I knew we could squeeze out a couple more likes. That's more like it, friends. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Cheryl says, yeehaw! How y'all doing? I'm doing wonderful. I'm having a good night so far. Bill is actually gone tonight. He's seeing a show. So I don't know, at some point, Rose might do that thing that she did the other night and scratch on my door for me to take her out. I'm kind of hoping not, because we have a lot to get done tonight. But yeah, that is why Bill probably will not be in live chat. If he does come into live chat, he'll probably come later, like on his drive home or something. Storm says, I like the minute I join the stream. I imagine most of you do, but you know, I have to be pushy, because being pushy is sometimes the only way that I can get, you know, stuff to happen. You know how it be, and sometimes people just need reminders, that's all. Just a little gentle poke or nudge. Toxic says, I have returned. The pizza is now in the oven. What kind of pizza? Just cheese, pepperoni? You have like a supreme with like bell peppers and stuff on it? Oh man. One of my favorite pizzas is actually called a white pizza. As far as I'm aware, it's a regular cheese pizza, but it has like white ricotta cheese, like clumps in it, and usually like a little bit of basil or something on top. It's so good. Sometimes they'll do slices of tomatoes on it as well. And it's so good. I used to get it when I lived in New York all the time, and oh man, I could down like an entire pizza by myself if it was a white pizza. They're so good. Oh, it's a 3-meat pizza. All right, 3-meat pizza, nice. So I'm assuming what, like pepperoni, sausage, ham, maybe? I don't know. Cheryl says, I'm doing okay, just vibes only. Well, what is that? So you're not having a great day, or you're just like, I don't, either way, I hope whatever is potentially making your day not amazing, stops making your day not amazing. Until now, I believe that showing excessive emotion would have a detriment during battle. But with number 3 and number 9, I wish them to continue living by following their feelings. Good. That's why they've come up with some good names. That's why I've got to come up with some good names for them, too. Alright, so we're just kind of discussing this stuff so that we can figure out what names we want to give people. I guess based on their personalities and their personal interests, I would imagine. I mean, literally, Sagiri is named after a rice ball, so, you know. We'll see what Senna comes up with. I sort of feel like maybe they should come up with their own names, but I don't know. Nemkev says, Vinny, did you check the video I posted? Yeah, I did. I actually responded to it, Nemkev. What did I say? I said, that voice acting is so good, and I laughed about it. And then, by that point, I hadn't gotten to the end of it, and then I got to the end of it, and I said, OMG, I just got to the end, the Apex Legends, and then I basically just laughed and said, no. I mean, it was pretty funny. I'm assuming you are not... I'm assuming that my conversation reminded you of that, and that you don't think that I sound like that.
My plumage is
but who cares?
everywhere.
Like, either way, it was a really funny video though. I'm glad that you shared it with me. Toxic says, I'm doing great. I finally found the TV remote for my living room that's been missing for months, so the TV is actually functioning again. Where was it, Toxic?
Hey,
Where did you
guys
find
hear
it at?
something?
And Cheryl says, just playing piano to release stress for the week ahead. Oh god, a presentation and 3 quizzes. Oh no, that does sound stressful, but Cheryl, if I know you, and I think I know you fairly well, you know, for having an internet sort of friendship, I think I know you pretty well, and I know that you are gonna get through it just fine, Cheryl. Cheryl, I feel like And maybe this is your way of coping. Maybe the way that you get yourself through stressful times is sort of by worrying that you're not going to be good, and so you work harder for them or something. But you're an incredibly intelligent, very capable person, and there's no doubt in my mind, Cheryl, that whatever you want to put your mind to, you're going to succeed at it. So you're gonna rock those quizzes. I know you will, Cheryl. I've got to thank number 6 for introducing us to Wheelie Dealy. Uh-oh. Oh god, I went to go grab my drink to drink it, and then I was like, okay, wait, I gotta read stuff, so I went to set it back down, but there's a pencil on my desk, and I almost set it on the pencil, and it started rolling my drink around, and I was like, oh no, gonna spill soda all over. I mean, it has a lid, but still. I concur, without number 6's negotiations, outfitting the prison camp would have been impossible. I am not the most loquacious? Loquacious? I don't know what that word is. You know what? We love learning things on this channel. We love it. So let's look that word up. Loquacious. Okay, how do you say it? Oh, you do say it loquacious. Tending to talk a great deal or talkative. Wow, a lot of us in here right now are loquacious. I'm a loquacious person. Like a lot of you in live chat are loquacious people. You know who you are. You know who you are. Oh, man. Ashley Sam says TV remote is important, and MKev says no, it's not you who sounds like that. It's a situation that happened yesterday with DumbQ that reminded me of that video. Yeah, well, and I did bring up. I remember explicitly mentioning something like a lot of people now, like, think of how many people play Stardew and all of that, and so I was using that as an example, and that's why I thought maybe you sort of saw what I was saying as that a little bit, and maybe it was. I mean, maybe there's a little bit of truth to that. Maybe I don't think that there's such a thing as a real gamer and a fake gamer, but I will say that, like, it's a little bit harder to, like when somebody's only gaming experience is playing, like, you know, Candy Crush on their phone, I feel like they could broaden their gaming horizons. I feel like they don't get to necessarily have, like, the official shiny gold, you know, gamer badge until maybe they've tried something else other than Candy Crush. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's still, yes, technically a game, but there's so much more out there. I'm like, I don't know. When you call somebody a gamer, when you're using that to describe a person, I feel like calling somebody a gamer, you're really saying something about, like, a big interest of theirs. Like, I think that somebody who plays 10 minutes of Candy Crush, like, once a week, I don't know if I would call them a gamer because, like, that's clearly not, like, a huge interest of theirs. It's just something that they, like, occasionally do to kill time. I don't know. Does that make sense? But also, I'm not going to go up to somebody and be like, you're not a real gamer, so your opinion doesn't matter. Like, I'm not going to be like that either, but Cheryl says, OMG, Vinny, you've hit the jackpot. Wait, what happened? Did we hit 300? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Please tell me we hit 300 subscribers, because we were at 299 when we started. Is that what you mean, Cheryl? And Nemkev says, whoa, you know how to play piano, Cheryl? She does. Well, technically we haven't heard Cheryl play piano, but I'm confident she's brilliant at it. Cheryl says, but I also don't really think I study hard enough, and I struggle quite a bit with imposter syndrome, so that's fun. I mean, I don't know if everyone struggles with imposter syndrome, but I feel like as society progresses, more and more people suffer from it because there are so many, like, nowadays things are recorded. You know what I mean? Like, in the past, less things were recorded, so if you did something, it kind of felt like you did it first, but now we have, like, anything you want to set out to achieve, somebody's probably already achieved it at this point. Now, I'm not trying to, like, be closed-minded. There's obviously going to be some, like, new revolutionary thing that somebody stumbles upon and accomplishes or whatever. But for the most part, we're living in our ancestors' footsteps, or even sometimes our own peers' footsteps, or shadow, or whatever. So I think a lot of us have imposter syndrome, because you start out and you're like, well, I don't feel like this is, you know, I feel like I'm just faking it. And sometimes that's what you have to do. You just have to fake it until it feels real. Like for me, when I started out YouTube, man, especially those first couple of series, but especially those first couple of episodes, I felt like I was just, I felt so vulnerable, and like, I felt kind of stupid, like, oh man, people are not gonna find me, like, entertaining to watch. Like, why am I doing this? There's, you know, like, you have all these thoughts and you beat yourself down a little bit. But now that I've got, like, gosh, you know what? I don't know how many, I think since I've been back to the channel, we probably have hit, like, at least 150 streams. We might even be closing in on 200. And that's not including all of the pre-recorded stuff and the Breath of the Wild live stream that I did before, when I was on the channel, before I left. So I have hundreds and hundreds of videos and streams under my belt now, and I feel pretty comfortable doing it. That's not to say that there are some nights where I kind of get in front of the camera and I'm like, I feel a little, like, self-conscious, but the sheer fact that I've been doing it for so long kind of has instilled this sense of, like, calmness in me. Like, confidence, I should say, is a better word. So, you know, if you ever feel like you've got that imposter syndrome, then just keep doing it. Eventually it'll click. Eventually you're gonna be like, you know what? I got this. This is my thing now, you know? And Cheryl says 300. Yay, we hit 300. Thank you to whoever subscribed. I really, really appreciate that. We have been trying to hit that number for, like, quite a while now, and I'm very happy that we've hit it finally. So thank you to whoever subscribed, and thank you to everybody who is in here currently and anybody who watches in the future, because those, like, you guys are part of that number. You are all part of that number, and I owe every single one of you just, like, a huge thank you. So thank you. I really, really appreciate all of you, and I'm looking forward to potentially still hitting that 500 goal. I don't know. You know what? It is not impossible. It is improbable, but it is not impossible. I still think we can hit that 500 by the end of December this year. We'll see. I am not the most loquacious of people, and I speak most formally. I would have caused misunderstanding, but number 6. Hey, don't worry about it, Sagiri. You're a great person, too. Anyway, can you tell me a little more about number 6? Like, what sort of name he'd be happy with? Oh, she's trying to cheat and just straight up get a name from Sagiri. Number 6 dislikes pointless effort. He seeks to be concise in all things. As such, it may be best to avoid giving him an excessively long name. So it should be something you can say quickly, kind of like Senna. Also, I would ask you to consider something, if possible, and not just for number 6. Names that somehow incorporate their previous ID numbers. You mean like how I got the Se in Sagiri from number 7? Yes. Perhaps if everyone had a similar source for their name, it would be more equal. No one would have cause to complain. What's the real reason, though? I'd like to be the same as everyone else. Oh. You got it. I think you might be onto something. Yep, at this rate, I won't need much longer to come up with some names. Alright, I kind of figured that she was gonna do the whole number scheme, like, kind of include the number in the name, somehow. Nemkev says, Cheryl is such an amazing human being, and I'm sure of that without getting to know her in person. I'm sure of that as well. And, the short period of time that we got to actually talk to Cheryl on, like, Cheryl and Nemkev and I, one night, and I'll have to do this again sometime soon, but Cheryl, Nemkev, and I, we all chatted, like, in the voice channel of the Discord server. The actual, like, voice channel. Day. It's the only time we've done it so far, but, it's really nice getting to chat like that. We should do that more. The problem is that, we only did it that night because we had we had a very short stream that night and a lot of extra time. But we'll have to do it again soon. And more people will have to join as well. Alright, I guess let's go back to the prison. Yeah. Oh, and Storm says, I am Sagiri vibes with this statement. Do you want me to read that in the Sagiri voice? I am Sagiri vibes with this statement. Oh, and Nemkev was responding to what I was saying earlier about the video that he posted and everything I said along with it, he said, I get what you were saying, and frankly, I'm on the same page, yeah. Cheryl says, yee, it was fun VCing with you guys. Yeah, it was. Okay, so we have to discuss a need for names.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
And yes, I know we're supposed to be doing Valdi stuff, but I did say last night when we ended stream that we would do this. I felt like this was a fairly important quest. I wanted to see what names they would come up with for everybody, so that's why we're doing this right now. And I promise we'll get Valdi stuff. Hopefully. I don't know. I've also... Toxic Donut, earlier in the series told me that Valdi stuff is very involved, but I don't know. Hopefully we can get through it. How about it, Senna? Did you come up with names for everybody? Yup. Chatting with Sagiri let me apply some Senna thinking to the problem. I think I've got some names. Ah, truly? Uh-huh. I just need to think how we'll tell everybody. Ah, why don't you just get everybody together in the central cell and hit them with their new names? Well, that kind of makes me nervous, not gonna lie. This is an excellent suggestion. Please do that. Guess that's it then. Hey, this is important, you know. Don't make fun of me, please, okay? I shall ask everyone to gather. The rest is up to you, Senna. Yep. I'll sure do my best. Oh, Sparks. Kalis is here with the fireworks. Hello, Kalis. By the way, how have you got... Oh my gosh. So, today's poll, for the viewers in the future who can't see it, it is, we made it! Our final Hero Ascension in the game, time to partay! And normally when I make posts like these, I always use the same options, but I changed one of them this time. So, first one is, fires confetti cannon. Second one is, lowers the disco ball, which nobody has voted for right now, by the way. So currently we have no disco ball. How are we supposed to party without a disco ball, y'all? And then one of them is blasts funky music. So that one's at 14%, the confetti cannon is at 29%, and then a whopping 57% is at cause in murderous excitement. Yes, I added that one because of all the, you know, the unionizing of the crows that happened in my chat last night. Kayla says, has Toxic joined the Valiant Murder? Yeah, considering his name is now Toxic Cronut instead of Donut, I would say yes. I actually told him about what you guys did last night, and he just did that on his own, so there you go. I didn't even need, like, no one needed to coerce Donut, or I should say Toxic. Everyone is gathered. Number 7, is there some kind of problem? Number 8, I am not number 7 anymore. Call me Sagiri. Huh? What's that all of a sudden? All units, hear me. As of this moment, I am rescinding all identification numbers previously assigned to Colony Zero soldiers. Uh-oh, how are they gonna take this? Wait, you've mentioned changing the way we refer to you. Now it's extending to us as well? Perhaps you have not considered this, but it is only right that we have names. Not just me, but all of us. We are human, just the same as the others who live in this world. We're human? But this name business is all really sudden. What are we supposed to call ourselves? Not to worry, I've given a lot of thought to names for you all. Huh? Why do you get to name us? I think that's a little out of line. Now, we can always say no after we hear her out. It might be fun. Okay. Number 6, you are... Ix. What do you think? Ix? What's up with that? I mean, well, wait a minute. Ix. It's not too bad. I really like how short it is. Number 3, you are Trini. Trini? Number 3 is Trini. What's happening? I feel a little tingly. Is this what having a name feels like? Number 8, you could be called Alik? I'm gonna say Alik because 8 like sounds like that, so we'll say it Alik. 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 Number 8 is Alik. 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 I've got it. I'll be Alec from now on. For number 15, I've got... Oh, no, she didn't. Oh, this is... Senna, this is a terrible one! For number 15, I've got Biff-teen. Hey, what the... I go to Biff-teen from 15? Really? That's barely any different. I think it's good, Biff-teen. It's shorter than saying number 15 at any rate. I think it suits you, number 15. I mean, Biff-teen. Oh, this person got the short end of the stick. If you say so, sorry. Trini. And you can be... How do you feel about Fline? Oh god, that's a terrible name too. Fline. You don't like it? Fline the Offseer. I guess that's what they'd call me in the future? Better than number 9 the Offseer anyway. Though that's not saying much. Whatever. I'll let you have this one, number 7. I mean, Sagiri. Whoa. Hey, what about me? Don't leave me hanging. What's my name? You'll be Tina. Tina, eh? Nice. Weirdly fitting. I believe it will take time for us to get used to these names, but from now on, we should use them for each other. Compliance, number 7. Oh, oops. You've already messed up, Ix. Fline. What? Sorry, I just wanted to try it. Quit being weird, Trini. Number 7 is Sagiri. Number 6 is Ix. Number 3 is Trini. Number 15 is... Buff-teen. What a terrible name! That is the worst one. It's Biff-teen, man. Oh, did he say Buff-teen? Oh, he said Buff-teen, and it's Biff-teen, right? Okay, still terrible, though. Still terrible. Although, I don't know, Buff-teen. Looks like they've taken... Looks like they've taken to those names. I'm glad for you. Thanks, I was really nervous, but it was worth all that hard brain time. Did you really work that hard for Biff-teen, Senna? Did it go how you expected, Sagiri? Yes, now that you have given them names, it feels like we are finally a unit. All of us, we are now humans with real names. We get to start over, here and now. We and our colony have been reborn. Alright, quest complete. New names. Now with their new names, Colony Zero's citizens took their first steps into their new lives as people, rather than numbers. I like that. I do like that. Alright, you know what, let's talk to them. They all have things to say. I like this colony of people, so... You guys are going up against Mobius, right? Sagiri too? Yeah. Well, just so you know, if anyone dies, I'm never gonna let you hear the end of it, so make sure everyone comes back alive. Yeah, of course. We'll keep Sagiri safe for you, for sure. I meant you guys as well, but whatever, sheesh. She cares about us. She just doesn't want to admit it. Is it really okay for us to get all this stuff from you for free? You know, a place to live, food, even these name things? Of course it is. The truth is, these are just things that anybody should have. You've been working your butts off all this time. You've earned it, so just take it. Thank you so much. We're going to treasure everything you've done for us, I promise. Alright. And yeah, everybody deserves food and shelter. I don't care who you are or what you do in life. Everyone deserves basic human needs. I feel like we should talk more with the outsiders, now that we've got names and all. How do you do? My name is Tina. Like that. Did I do it right? Do it like that and people will think you're a right weirdo. Huh? Really? Well, I don't get it at all then. What exactly was weird about that? Honestly, what was weird about that? That she just introduced herself. She said like, hi, how are you? My name's Tina. Like, that seems pretty normal to me. I don't know what they felt was wrong with that, but... Alright, let's talk to Ix. When number 7 first started calling herself Sagiri, I didn't know what she was thinking. Bet you never thought you'd end up having a name yourself, huh? Right. It's a bizarre feeling, but I'm actually getting more used to being called Ix now than number 6. You're all human, never doubt that. You could say that feeling is that of your true self. You might be right, so that's why Sagiri wanted names for everyone. Yeah. Well, and she mentioned something too about how, like, all she had to do was reprogram her, like, processing unit to basically start taking orders from Sagiri from herself instead of the console or whatever, and, you know, it helped to have, like, a new name for that, I guess. Oh, man. Nemkev said, we are a flock, Vinny. We don't need a disco ball. We are the disco ball. No, you! No, you! And Kayla says, toxic for all your great and indeed excellent insight. You henceforth shall be known across all the rookdom as Toxic Cronut the Donut Raven. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. And Kayla says, a disco ball of pure chaos. And then everyone started saying their crow calls, like, Pieki-ki-ki-ki. All hail the murder valiant. And then Kayla said, toxic, have you seen Artemis's new title? I don't even... Oh yeah, Artemis's is like something to do with bread, right? Y'all are weirdos.
Every day is a trading day.
In like the best way possible with love and kisses, you know? But you're all weirdos. She is now Artemis, the devourer of bread. Hide thine donut in her presence. Namkev says, buff teen. Toxic says, I am consuming pizza at the moment, so... So what? So you want to finish the thought? Kayla says, I still have leftover pizza now that I think about it. You could say it's a pizza magpie? A discro ball? Oh dear, no, no. No. Alright, so here's the deal. We're gonna start on Valdi's stuff now. Our beautiful, sweet... No, don't change Noah's class. I do this all the time. Change Sagiri to Valdi.
I'm here too, and I'll do my part.
Aw, yeah, Valdi, it's been so long since we've had you in the party, I feel like. So our sweet, emotional boy Valdi is now in the party, and I believe I'm already on a quest. for Valdi, so let's, I think it's called Missing Parts. Let me just double check with Google to make sure I'm not doing anything extra that I don't have to do. Valdi's Hero Ascension Quest. Alright, so... we have to... gather info at Colony 30 for Use Its Reputation, discuss Use Its Reputation, and complete Big Friendly Friend. Have we already done that one? I feel like we have already done that one. Big Friendly Friend. Sure enough, we have done that one. So we've done Use Its Reputation. We've gotten the information for that. We've done Big Friendly Friend, and now we're on Missing Parts. So Missing Parts is actually the quest that we have to do. So let's go ahead and make that one put that one at the forefront. And then we are going to teleport to the, I believe it's the Fornus region, is it not? It is. We're gonna teleport to the Fornus region, and we're gonna go, I think I can turn this quest in. I think we have already collected all of this stuff. Like, literally, I think during the Colony Iota quest, when I was running around, I was picking up these things because they were in the same area. So we can turn these in now. Namkez says, ooh, I miss Valdi. I know. You get Valdi at, like, the very beginning of the game, and then they toss all these other heroes at you, and Valdi's, like, really good against machines for, like, a while, and then he kind of falls off a little bit. It doesn't help that his actual hero, or, like, his hero chain, his, like, ability when you actually use him to complete an order is really good. His hero order, I think, just heals people, so that, his hero order is not particularly great. Alright, Rapapa, I think I have all the parts you need. So, to catch you guys up to speed, we're basically trying to build the big robot. That's what I remember from this quest line. Well done finding parts. Now Rapapa do repairing magic. I'll pitch in too. Oh, maybe we're repairing Mecha Friend. I think we might be repairing Mecha Friend, actually, the tiny robot that, like, saved Valdi's life. We are! Look, Mecha Friend lives! What a joyous moment! A testament to your skills. It wouldn't have gone so fast without Rapapa. He says so fast as if we haven't been sitting on that quest for like almost 2 months now. Backup worked perfect. Oh, that's Riku. Backup worked perfect. Want look at Mecha Friend data? Sure, it could help us show who it was that took off with those parts. Noah, Riku send data of Mecha Friend to Iris now. It helps search for perpetrator. Wait, it was those Nopon? What? Why would they do such a thing? 2 Nopon working in cahoots. Meh? Dinky Dinky and Widge Widge? Oh no, not Dinky Dinky and Widge Widge. Caught red-winged. Now we know who hid the parts. Time to catch 'em and haul 'em in front of Use It. Let's get 'em. We're going after some Nopon.
So both Dinky Dinky and Widge Widge were the culprits. Which Nopon were they again?
Yeah, really, which Nopon?
Colony 30 was teeming with the furballs.
Dinky Dinky and Widge Widge. Let's see what Use It has to say. I never would have imagined we'd have a working relationship with Colony Iota. Didn't you used to be at war with Iota and you drove them off, I believe? Yeah, that happened once, I remember it well. Valdi and it was the summer of 2021. Oh man, actually I shouldn't make that joke because Artemis isn't even here to enjoy it. Valdi and Nopon picked up a bunch of Levnesses, modded them, and promptly lost control. The machines went berserk on Iota. And that's the only reason we won. I wonder what the Iota folk would think about that if they knew. Alright, there's also some information here. Time for investigate origin, friends come along. First need build method of conveyance. No, can get there otherwise. Alright, curiosity about origin. Yay, more information that I may never discuss. Oh my god, okay, well there's Dinky Dinky. If we're talking about escorting a Thorax, that's a 4 equities job minimum. Yeah, or 1 Centuris, and we'd be all set, you know? Favorite Levnesses, okay. Dinky Dinky caught purple-handed, or pink, I don't know, I guess Dinky Dinky's sort of pink. So you're one of the ones who took Mecha Friend's parts. Meh? Who rat out Dinky Dinky? Oh well, Dinky Dinky full of remorse anyway. You'd better get to Use It. You owe the people of Colony 30 an apology. Dinky Dinky understand. Wow, this is like the most understanding culprit I've ever seen in my life. Alright, let's go find Widge Widge. Toxic says, I might have gone a bit Croverboard. Oh no. Oh no, you didn't. You did not. The puns have gone too far. Oh, that's why Toxic said that. And then, Kayla says, I can't tell if we broke or Ebon Princess? Wait, what? So speaking of puns, I was speaking with my brother earlier, and he said, I hate running joint. I hate running... Oh, running point. I hate running point? I hate running point. Am I supposed to understand? Is that a pun? I don't understand. Oh, that's not the end of the story. So I replied, they asked you to run point because you have to be real sharp to do it. Don't worry. They know you penetrate the real problem and get to the heart of it. That's really the point, isn't it? They knew that you were the perfect person to spearhead these projects. Oh my god, Kalis. Did your brother smack you right there and then on the spot? Nemkev says, I'm too stupid to understand this pun. Kayla says, I felt proud and ashamed at the same time. Yes, you should feel much shame and much proud.
What have we got around here?
Maybe that's the point, Nemkev, says Toxic. Point equals sharp. Penetrate, spearhead. Running points. And Nemkev says, oh, so that was the goal, you mean? Oh, man. Y'all are too much. You're too much. Honestly, sometimes my brain hurts by the end of streams because I feel like you all just, you give me a run for my money. The Nopon are saying, the commander's trying to find a way to make Autolevs listen to us. He's got a whole different way of thinking, that guy. Okay. More information. I fancy toasty with Armu steak. I go with usual fishy fillet. About Armus. I really have not been back to Colony 30 in a long time. We came back here for the Iota quest, but like, we ignored everybody, so, you know. There's a lot of stuff here for us. We have it on good authority. Oh, no, that's Noah. We have it on good authority that you're one of the culprits who took Mecha Friend's parts. Meh? If Pepito out of bag, then Widge come quietly. Take Widge to Slammer. We're taking you to use it. You owe the people of Colony 30 an apology. Widge accept fate with grace. Man, they're very, like, they're coming quietly. What kind of criminals are these? Also, it's Zuza. Haven't seen Zuza in a while. Sounds suspiciously like Zanza. Zuza is Zanza confirmed. Alright, use it. What do you have to say about these Nopon culprits? So you're telling me these Nopon are responsible for hiding Mecha Friend's parts? But why be so mean to Mecha Friend? Dinky, love huge Doric. Okay, keep it PG-13, please, Dinky. We don't need to know what you do in your free time. But Doric always with Mecha Friend. Widge only jealous of screwdriver technique of Mecha Friend. Is much more advanced than Widge can do. Widge no Valdi not like it, but if Mecha Friend out of picture, then only us work with Doric. Pooly say so. So that why. Ah, I see. It's responsibility of ours. Widge leave now. Thanks for everything. No. Hey, where are you going? Let's build Doric together. Making stuff is way more fun when you do it together. Valdi. It's a nice sentiment, but I don't know. They've learned their lesson, that's enough for me. You can't exactly hold Nopon to military regulations. God, there's so many Nopon here. Oh yeah, and Nopon, next time you even think about causing trouble, I'll put you on cleaning duty. I don't know if they care. Do they care? I don't think they care. After reflecting on what they did, Dinky and Widge joined the Doric project, which should go that much more smoothly from now on.
When the spark did Colony 30 get this many Nopons?
Seriously.
I don't know, but at this rate, they'll have the work done in a snap.
Kayla says, Vinny, don't lie to us or yourself. I know you love this glorious murder of mine. I'm going to love dismantling this murder and not paying you health care, if that's what you mean.
Right, what have we got around here?
Nemkev says, I'm so proud that the flock has so much... Nemkev said, I'm so proud that the flock has such intelligent rooks among it, but he spelled the word intelligent wrong. Yep. Can't make that stuff up, friends. I don't know, maybe that was the point. Maybe that was supposed to be a joke. Honestly, if I were you, Nemkev, I would just tell everybody that that was supposed to be a joke. Kayla says, I can't wait for Disney to come back with a giant WTF. Oh yeah, she will. Actually, Kayla, you were not here earlier when I was telling everybody. Disney's gonna come back, and she's gonna do one of two things. She is either going to join you, or she is going to single-handedly dismantle this union of yours. And you know I'm right. She'll do one of the two. We'll see. We'll see how she reacts. Mkev says, Kalis the Chromancer, did you know Ebon Princess plays piano? Yes, I do as well, though I'm very out of practice. Yeah, Kalis has actually showed us a picture of his weird hands. Remember when everybody sent pictures of their weird fingers and hands to Discord that one day? Actually, Kalis didn't... Maybe it was Cheryl that said she had the weird hands. I remember thinking Kalis had manly hands, and also he had a horde ring on. Like, from World of Warcraft.
Every day's a training day.
Toxic says, those puns were pretty sharp. They really got to the point of the matter. They must really cut into the enemy's mental defenses. Anyway, I think I'll cut you a break and we'll split with this comment. So literally only 2 of those words had to do with points. So you get no points for that one. Get it? See? You get no points. Nemkev says, she could be the second child of prophecy, the lullaby of our Rook. Rook and roll. Oh god, I just realized, Rook and roll? How did I not notice that one last night? Just like my uncle. Kayla says, yes, and the first song shall be called Mr. Crowley. We shall dismantle this establishment board by board, says Storm. Yes, Storm, rise up against the crows. Kayla says, we stand together in the name of healthcare. Oh my god. Cheryl says, I said I had weird hands and my pinkies are crooked. Oh yeah, that's right, you do have crooked pinkies. Ashley Sam says, pinky key. Kayla says, I did send a picture of my hands. And then Storm says, me too, Cheryl. Oh, because your pinkies are crooked? I see. Alright, let's talk to Widge. Gambert is a real man of patience, few able to endure mighty enthusiasm of Valdi. Know much about workings of leftness too. Certainly none of bones are lazy.
I see some relations have changed.
Alright, so Rapapa now is... I think we can continue building this Levness.
Now,
So let's
what was
see...
it
Oh yeah, we
needed?
have plenty of materials for this. Maybe this is what Toxic was talking about. Maybe this is why Toxic kind of... Oh my god, look at this. I could just do it with this one. Like if I wanted to. I could do it with this one. Oh, there you go. It's already done. Haha. That was easy. All of my hoarding of items has come to fruition. Material all gathered. Phase 4 now completable. Much thanks. Phase 5 need hefty chunk of manpower. Appreciating hard labor of friends in advance. With preparation prepared. Rabamba take quick break from inspecting. Okay. But what do I do now? Why are there no quests? Uh-oh. Oh god. Mecha Friend, what do you have to say, Mecha Friend? Mecha Friend, how are you feeling? Okay, no fried circuits or loose bolts? Yeah, I get it. Thought so. Well, don't worry. Next time maintenance is due, I'll make sure it's me that handles it. Oh. I love that he loves Mecha Friend. It's very sweet. And honestly, when I was making the thumbnail for today, I had to rewatch the cutscene from so many moons ago where, like, Mecha Friend sacrifices himself to fight against the console and save Valdi's life. And it's very sad. It's very sad. Poor Mecha Friend dies. But then, of course, poor Mecha Friend can be rebuilt. You know? We have the technology. So Widge was worried he was going to be replaced, huh? Naturally, the commander let those Nopon off the hook without a second thought. He's just too soft sometimes. I'm already dreading what crazy idea he'll get into his head next. Toxic says, you mean rooked, right? Your fingers are rooked? Oh god. And Kayla says, not being able to use my right pinky as well makes doing arpeggios hard for me. Well, you know. Dinky Dinky, what do you have to say? Giant Levness, so great and powerful. Dinky Dinky, much glad to have stayed in Colony 30. Days are full of fun and joy. Well, okay, that's nice. Does anybody have, like, oh, I don't know, a quest for me? Oh, here's some information. I've been seeing a Nopon pulling all-nighters in maintenance. Any idea who that is? Pooly Pooly, of course. The little guy's a proper workaholic. Pooly Pooly's literally right there, doing nothing. Literally just walking around doing nothing. And they're talking about how hardworking Pooly Pooly is. That's kind of funny. Okay, so we may have to go discuss this. I feel like the Pooly Pooly one is probably the one that we need. Well, here, so it says once we get to phase 4, we have to discuss the real perpetrator.
Something smells tasty.
Okay, we have to discuss the real perpetrator.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Do I even have anything called the real perpetrator? I do! Oh, it's the one we just picked up. Nice.
Let's lay out the facts.
Nice. Wasn't this Pooly Pooly guy involved in hiding those Mecha Friend parts? I've got a bit of a bone to pick with him. He's the one who goaded Widge and Dinky Dinky into making trouble. But with a name like that, he's a Nopon too, right? Back when we couldn't really get a handle on what he was about. Or back then we couldn't really get a handle on what he was about. That's for sure. Pooly came to Colony 30 a little before I first met you guys. I haven't talked to him much either, so it's nice to get to know him better. Let's have a word with him if we find him. The true culprit? Pooly. I just love saying Nopon names. They're so much fun to say. Honestly, just all of you guys should do yourselves a favor and just say some of these Nopon names to yourself out loud. It's fun. It's really fun. Nemkev says, don't be sad, Kalis. I have normal pinkies and they are still useless. Kayla says, has anyone here ever accidentally slammed their finger in a door and after the initial pain, that odd numbness, after that odd numbness you feel the shock? I think you're saying you feel numb and then you feel a shock afterwards. I've definitely closed my finger in but I've closed my finger in the wrong part of the door. Does that make sense? Like, I've accidentally closed a finger, like, not all the way, otherwise I'd not have my finger anymore, but I've pinched my finger in, like, the part where the door connects, where, like, the hinges are. There's, like, a little opening. I've accidentally closed or had my fingers closed, like, in that section, and oh boy, that is not fun. It is not fun. Toxic says, I cut my finger open once by doing that. Speaking of fingers, Ashley Sam literally cut her entire finger. Ashley Sam literally chopped her entire hand off like 2 days ago. You want to tell them about that, Ashley Sam? How you literally de-limbed yourself? Kayla says, that sensation is how my pinky feels all the time. Ew. Kayla, that ain't right. I'm assuming you've had that looked at? You Pooly. Meh. It's you guys. Oh, he's on the run. Hey, get back here. Why did he run away? Something fishy going on, definitely. Smells like guilt. Let's get after him. I love the, really, really dark evil music they're playing, and we're chasing a character named Pooly, and he's like a little purple ball of fluff. Like, the least serious thing you could ever think of, and they're playing that music. Oh, here we go. Down we go. Alright, wait. Oh, I bet you the tracks probably just, see, this is what I don't like about these stupid quests. Sometimes the tracks, they don't go over water. So you have to figure out where they're gonna start again. And luckily, I've been over here before, so I knew this was over here, but, I can imagine somebody getting stuck on this for a while.
Where did we end up now? Should be time for dinner soon.
Oh, I've
right?
never actually gone through here, though, so this is the furthest I've ever actually gone into this area. I guess I was saving this for stream, even though I knew it was here. It's probably what my thought process was. Toxic says, hey Vinny, can I tell you something about this quest? No, Toxic Donut. No, you may not. I don't, no, I'm gonna say no. Just let me, if there's something you're trying to warn me of, let me just fall into that pitfall on my own. And then when I do, you can be like, yeah, that's what I was trying to warn you about. But let me stumble on my own. Ashley Sam says, Vinny is a drama king. I believe you mean drama queen, madam.
So much to see, huh?
Pieki. Everyone's doing their caw noises. Nemkev says, what are you talking about, guys? I thought we had talons. Wait, what? Oh yeah, because we're talking about pinkies. Look, it's Pooly. Get him. Everyone just tackles him. Hey, what you scribbling there? Doing best and working hard for Alexandria. Please give many praises as reward. Meh? Don't look a thing without ask. You very rude character. Alexandria? The Alexandria who's the commander of Colony Iota? That Alexandria? What exactly were you working so hard for her on? And I recommend being as detailed as possible. From where I'm standing, it looks like you were doing intelligence work. But guys, like, we literally, like, we made, like, a treaty with Colony 30 and Colony Iota in the colony, in Alexandria's Hero Ascension Quest. What is this about? Meh, that nothing to do with Alexandria. Pooly free agent, act only for self. I feel like we shouldn't be addressing this alone. We should put this to Colony 30. Then we should use it. We're being very menacing toward this Nobon. Then again, he is acting very suspicious. Why are you acting so suspicious, you little ball of fluff? Kayla says, bike! Key, vault. Wait, what? And Kayla says, oh, Vinny, I was about to call you a drama queen, but I didn't want to be mean. Oh, I'll call myself that. That's okay. Ashley Sam says, LOL, sure, you're drama queen. Is that like... Now, I could say, oh, don't you mean, like, apostrophe R-E, but I suppose you could be saying your drama queen, like, your majesty. And in that case, I accept that form of spelling. In that case, I accept that form of spelling of the word your. Alright, use it. We have another culprit. Okay, let me see if I've got it right. This Nopon was intending to pass Colony 30 intelligence onto another colony. In addition, hoping to cause rifts within the colony, he masterminded this plan to steal Mecha Friend's parts. Yep, that's about it. Pooly, not let Colony 30 defeat Alexandria. So Pooly, defeat Colony 30 instead, and make Alexandria happy. That plan. So what now, Commander Valdi? I love how we're just, like, not taking him seriously. Good question. I don't want my friends to be hurt. So, Pooly, can't we all just be friends and get along? Oh, Valdi, you sweet summer child! Guys, we need to protect Valdi at all costs. Valdi is so sweet and wholesome, we must protect him. Valdi. Pooly, sorry. Pooly feels so huge remorse. I don't know if I would believe this, Nopon, but all is forgiven. Oh my god, seriously? Lan says, really? Valdi says he forgives him. But I don't know, look at his glasses. You can't trust the Nopon that have the weird glasses. They're mind control glasses. Pooly have change of heart and work very hard now. I don't know how this is gonna pan out for us. Pooly hindered the Doric project for Alexandria's sake, but Valdi still forgave him, and they resolved to work together on finishing Doric.
I see some relations.
You guys see all these Nopon coins I'm getting? And I have no room for silver Nopon coins. I only have room for gold ones, so they're all getting auto-sold. Because I have nothing to spend silver coins on. This is very depressing. Pooly will turn over new leaf and commit self to helping with construction of Doric. So you're over Alexandria now? That have nothing to do with. Pooly still thinking up other scheme to win heart of darling. So he just has a really big crush on her.
Construction now. Hope he's keeping his nose to the grindstone.
So he's just...
That Nopon is fishy however you look at it.
Well, yes.
We should remain wary of him.
Yes, we should. But it's just like he has a big crush on Alexandria. I wonder what would happen if I pulled her out and talked to him with her. Probably nothing, but I don't know. Toxic says, since you're already beyond the point, I'll just say something different that would have happened here if Alexandria was in the party. So can you, but I thought that if you took Valdi out of the party, you weren't allowed to continue the quest. Oh, but we're not on the actual Hero Ascension Quest, huh? So is it really too late? Is it actually too late to do that? Where is she?
Don't try to be a hero. Just be yourselves.
Pooly. Nope, he's just gonna say the same thing. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Alright, well that's very sad. Okay, I sort of wish I had let you said something, but also, like, Toxic, you understand why. You understand. I like to experience things like in my own way, and not everybody is gonna see that little Easter egg. I suppose I could look it up on YouTube. I'm sure it's on there somewhere at some point. All right, Rapapa, we got to give you some more materials, huh? Phase 5. All right, we're on track to start Phase 5. I can finish this right now. I mean, look at this. I could literally just do it with these lagoon chains. Yeah, it's done. Wow. Ashley Sam says, I'm on my phone. You shall live with what gets typed, you drama queen. No, you spork. You spoon. Material all gathered. Phase 5 now completable. Much thanks. Hard effort of friends keep construction ticking nice. But before Rapapa get ahead of self, Phase 6 involved making of Doric system parts will be tricky. With preparation prepared, Rapapa take quick break from inspecting. Alright, so there's gonna be some other quests that we're going to have to, like, start and do.
Is Uzette not around?
Uzette? I've been saying their name wrong.
I wonder where he's gone.
Okay, his name is Uzette. That's kind of weird, though. Why would it be Uzette? I feel like if it were Uzette, it should be spelled Y-U-Z-E-T-T-E, rather than just with a single E-T, but I don't know. And I do see a question mark up here. So let's just go ahead and see what this is about. And Toxic says, nah, I get you, Vinny. I know. I'm like a little bit like, oh man, I wish can you kind of just give me a short explanation of like what happens? Does Alexandria say something to him during the quest if she's in the party? And Ashley Sam says, you the spoon here, sir. Storm says, still missing likes on stream. That is true. We have 9 viewers and 8 likes. So somebody's holding out for a hero till the end of the night. Nemkev says, as the wisest of rooks, I indeed allow grammar mistakes in phone cases. Fork you, Ashley Sam, says Storm. And Kalis, of course, loves Alexandria. We do know this. Ashley Sam says, no, fork you, Storm. Can you all please stop forking each other in my live chat? Thank you very much.
Uzette!
This has been another out of context. Oh!
We're standing 1 minute.
Oh, this is it. This is the hero quest.
What?
Because they're voiced.
You're overreacting,
that's how you know.
Don't you think? I'm just exhausted. That's all.
You've been pushing yourself too hard.
Workload's pretty intense right now. I've got to do my part to keep the colony running.
Is it really that bad?
We used to get support based on how well the Levna squadrons performed in battle. The castle provided for us. So now we have to work like a mudder to make up the shortfall.
Why didn't you tell me?
Didn't think I needed to. I thought I could manage well enough by myself.
Now that stink of untruth. Uzette working hard for Valdi. Did not want sympathy vote.
Hey!
Uzette want to act dependable to get on good side of Valdi.
Rapapa does not
Tried
sound
hard
like
to
how I
show
thought
weakness.
Rapapa would sound.
True.
What does it matter? Fact is, I can't be lying down on the job.
Look, we get that you're under a lot of pressure. What is it that needs doing, anyhow?
Dispatching of Levnesses to Colony Lambda.
To Lambda?
So you're lending out Kavesi Levnesses to Agnes?
That's right. Even after they've served their purpose in battle, the Levnesses themselves can still function. I wanted to get as much use out of them as I could.
So he say. But now look at sorry state of him. Where Papa also been showing Uzette ropes as little side project.
Oh, you were teaching me?
Let me help. I'd love to.
Lexi is here. Hello, Lexi.
Give me a job to
Lexi
do.
says Aggie or Augie. Groggy and Soggy, you mean?
Well,
Groggy
if
and
you're
Soggy.
How about handling the Levnis shipment I was talking about? Once you get them there, it's just a matter of delivering them to the commander.
Sure thing. I can do that.
Incidentally, what need does Commander Izzard have with Kavesi Levnesses?
I'm not 100% on the details, but he wants them for some kind of survey.
Levnesses to scout something out. I wonder what's going on at Lambda.
No point speculating when we can just check it out ourselves. Right?
Right.
Be thorough, yeah? Oh, but, Don't push it too hard.
Oh, we'll be fine. You just take a lie down and make sure you're all rested up. So then, off to Colony Lambda we go.
Okay, so we're going to Colony Lambda. I'm a mechanic. Accepted. Lexi says, I'm
Looks
alright,
like colony
you...
relations have changed.
Well, technically, I think you were asking Ashley Sam that because she asked how you were. Did I not ask you how you were? I always ask people how they were. How did I not do that? How are you doing? Well,
Fix this.
That's dumb of me to ask since you already answered. I'm being such an idiot right now. Anyway, Lexi, it's wonderful to see you. By the way, I see that we have more viewers than likes, as somebody pointed out just a couple moments ago. So if you guys would be willing to help us out and like the stream, that would really help. Every time somebody likes the stream, YouTube shares it on the platform. So that's literally how the channel grows, because without those likes, we can't, like, literally, my channel won't be shared by YouTube if I don't get likes on the videos. So, Kalis is threatening people with a tong purple nurple? A purple nurple with tong? Kalis, you can't just go around and threaten my live chat with purple nurples using tongs. First of all, that's a horrible way to die. Because I'm pretty sure if somebody gave you a purple nurple with a pair of tongs, you would, it's fatal. You would die. You would bleed from the nipple. Toxic says, I will whip out the colander if you do not cease this rabble. So now you guys are just threatening each other with, like, kitchen utensils? There really is something wrong with y'all. Alright, so we are going to Colony Lambda specifically to talk to Izzard, which is interesting. Alright, I should say, his name is Izzard, but I always say it Izzard, which sounds like lizard, but it's Izzard. There's no Z sound. A lot of times, the S in words does have a Z sound, according to American Standard dialect anyway, but, like, in this case, it's just supposed to be an S. Izzard. Izzard. Alright, Izzard, what do you have to say?
Commander Izzard, right?
You just said it Izzard. Okay, maybe it is
I
Izzard.
appreciate how readily you accepted our request. Thank you. But I must say, I hadn't expected you to deliver them in person, Commander.
Yeah, sorry about that. We had to improvise. Ah, you know how to operate them, right? Our guys normally do the piloting.
We've hired pilots for that very reason. Though, we wouldn't mind getting some pointers.
Oh, that's great. Our pilots have been wanting to chat with you too. Anything you need to know, just ask.
Glad to hear it.
Commander Izzard, I hear you're using the Levnesses for some sort of survey. Care to divulge?
Yes, about that. We've observed recently that our water sources around the colony are being rapidly depleted.
So you're using them to investigate?
No. In fact, the survey branch has already identified the cause.
Which is?
It's the Ansels living at the top of the Great Falls.
Oh.
Ansels?
That's not very
But
exciting.
their natural habitat should be the Orion Mountains.
Yeah, which have been blown
Indeed.
up.
And their presence here has been affecting the flora.
The Orion Mountains were, like,
We're
blown up
particularly concerned about
by
their
the
laying
Annihilator.
waste to the cure grass we use to treat our troops.
That's an issue, all right.
So you want to take those overgrown feather brains out of the picture? That it?
Which is why you need powerful Levnesses. You're looking a bit worse for wear there, is he? You been running yourself ragged too?
He hasn't been taking as many hot baths
My lieutenant's
in
also
hot
been
springs.
burning himself out.
We need more gratuitous naked Izzardness. You know what I mean? And
We'll
Naked
help you
Lands
out
and Naked
too.
Noah and
I appreciate the offer.
sure,
but
everyone
I
else,
think
I guess, too.
You underestimate this job, and you're going to collapse from overexertion too. Better to share the load, no? It'll make life easier.
Valdi's really worried about him.
Could be a nice little excursion. No one's gonna complain.
Excursion. I liked how
All
Lance
right,
said
then.
that.
If it's no trouble.
Lance is cute.
We'll have
I
this
love
issue
him.
sorted in no time flat with you on
I want
board.
Lance to be my husbando.
Easy peasy. Just let us at him.
I look forward to this, Commander Valdi.
Okay, Strange Ansel Flock. So, I would like to point out that I have been reading what y'all have been saying, even during this cutscene. Let me just go through some of this for y'all. Kayla says, I like how Vinny had his face of, oh, thank God, someone normal-ish. True. Ashley Sam says, LOL, Kalis, I shall fight you with a spatula. And then that's when Toxic says, I will whip out the colander if you do not cease this rabble. And then Kayla said, Ashley, you may want to rethink that. I worked with a spatula for 20 some odd years.
Huh?
And Ashley Sam says, bring it. And then Cheryl, okay, and I wanted to make this comment specifically at Cheryl, just because I think it's funny, but Cheryl said, I'm just peacefully playing Sudoku. Oh God, no, Cheryl, please do not commit Sudoku. Cheryl, if you commit Sudoku, we won't ever be able to see you again because you'll be dead. Yes, the joke here, for those that are not, like, catching on, I interchanged the word seppuku with Sudoku. It's not even my joke. I stole it from the internet, but it's a joke. Okay, it's just an internet meme. And y'all know how I love my memeing, my trolling. Kayla says, great, shall we set up the match at the pressure cooker dome? That is not a real place. Toxic says, either the colander or I won't be the only one to suffer a blunt force trauma via frying pan. Ashley Sam says, this was probably Vinny's plan to take down the crows. Have us take each other out. Maybe we should spatula him instead. How dare you threaten me with a kitchen utensil? Kale says it was a pizziola for a while? What the heck is that? I had a 6 for 186 centimeter Polino that is used to move the pizzas around in the stone fire oven. It was basically a spear. The tip of it was razor sharp from grinding the oven stones. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you fight Kalis with his spatula, you go and die, Ashley Sam. Kayla says, that will be my weapon of choice. And Cheryl says, no, as in Sudoku, the game, please, OMG. Cheryl, please don't commit Sudoku. Storm says, this isn't Madam Butterfly. Hey, spoilers. Spoilers? Oh God. Kayla says, and no, Ashley, this is just a sparring match, not a battle to the death. Well, that's what you think. And Nemkev says, Sudoku, no, Cheryl, you are still young and have a bright life in front of you. Everyone, please reach out to Cheryl so that she doesn't commit Sudoku. Cheryl, hold on, I need to find the emoji that, like, properly expresses what I feel like Cheryl is doing right now. I know which one it is, I just have to find it. It is this one. Cheryl's doing that at me right now, I would imagine.
Huh?
Okay, alright, so now we have to go kill this Ansel flock. That's fine. We've killed plenty of Ansel in our time. How do I... Well, how do I get here? Like, what's the quickest way to get here? Besides going all the way from here, because that sort of looks like I may have to do it that way. Unless I can jump into the water here. Oh God, really? There is no really good way to do this, is there? All right, I'm gonna go from here then. We'll just swim. We'll swim the whole way. It will be good exercise, and it will, you know, we'll have a great physique by the end of it. Actually, honestly, now we have now seen Tyon's abs. We have, because in the DLC, they showed him and his, like, swimwear. He's not completely shirtless, but the front, like, there's nothing covering the front part. So you can see his abs. You can't see the nipples, they're still covered, but you can see the abs, and he's got a six-pack. So, like, all of the men in our party probably, well, Senna has a six-pack too. Honestly, everyone probably has six-packs. I mean, they'd have to be Ouroboros. But, like, well, Valdi, I don't know, does Valdi have a six-pack? Valdi's like a little boy. Right? Let's not think about that. Well, actually, I don't know. How old is Valdi supposed to be? He is the commander of this colony. What term is he supposed to be in?
Is that...
Yeah, it's the Ansel that we're supposed to kill.
This one's gonna be tough.
Is this who's been giving Izzard so much trouble?
Kayla says, Cheryl, the answer for column 4 does 8.
Mystic vision.
does 8 is 1426839. Cheryl is using a sad face, and Kayla says column 4, row 8. I'm gonna be honest, I'm terrible with
That looks like them all.
Sudoku.
They won't be tearing up the cure grass any longer.
I don't think I've ever actually played it, TBH.
I hope that now.
I've played the game Moncala. Is it anything like that? That's the one with the little, like, the wooden board with, like, the divots in it, and you have, like, the little,
Pretty flowers.
like, you know, the little, like, glass pebbles or whatever. And those are, like...
But
I don't even remember how to play.
such a
I just
tiny
remember those
patch
are,
of
like,
them.
important.
You think those ants have got them or something?
No, those flowers are from the Urian Mountains. And they don't normally grow in this region.
It's probably because the Ansel pooped out the seeds.
Well,
I bet you.
How then?
Because the Ansel.
Maybe it's just as Uni said.
No, it's the Ansel.
Maybe the Ansels carried the
Well,
seeds and they
yeah,
ended
in
up
their
here.
poop. In their poop. That's what birds do.
They probably had the seeds stuck in their feathers.
Oh yeah, their
And they just
feathers.
happened to land here.
They had the seeds stuck in their
Still,
feathers.
Of all the places they could have bloomed.
It's just random chance, Uni. Not like they grew here on purpose. Only questions whether they make it.
Why would they not make it?
choose. They chose to bloom up here. They never gave up. They're just like me.
Oh. Valdi is such a sweet, emotional boy.
This world, it lives and breathes, just like me.
Happy revelation?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I like Valdi a lot. I wish Valdi could have been more like a primary character in the story, because I do like Valdi a lot.
I never thought we'd be able to find a serious anemone here.
You look pretty pleased, Tyon. Make us a cuppa then.
Oh, so he wants to make it. He wants to use it to make tea. Nice. All right, back to Izzard. Ashley Sam says, "No, Vinny, not even close." And Kayla says, "Chinese checkers." And then Ashley Sam says, "No, that's not it either, Kalis." You guys know what the game Moncala is, though. Like, you know what I'm talking about? It's got, like, the wooden board, and there's, like, I don't know how many, like, 16 little, like, divots in it that you put the, like, little glass pebbles in. And then there's, like, big divots that extend the entire side of the board on either side. And I think the purpose is supposed to, like, get the most pebbles in your side or something, but I don't remember how you play. We used to have to, well, we didn't used to have to play it, but, I was in this, like, advanced class in elementary school, and that was one of the, like, games that we got to play. We got to do a lot of cool stuff in that class. I got to take, like, field trips to, like, see marine biology stuff and, like, all this stuff. I wanted to be a marine biologist when I was a kid. Literally, I think when I was in kindergarten and I graduated, I had to like write on my diploma or something what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I think I picked marine biologist when I was like, however old I was when I graduated kindergarten. And I wanted to be one for like probably up until about the 7th or 8th grade, and then I got into high school, and then I started to get into choir, and then I got into theater, and then I was like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do. I still love sea life, but I'm glad that I did not choose marine biology, because from what I'm told, marine biology is an even tougher gig than performing arts, because your entire life is solely on living off of, like, getting grants from people. and it's like kind of the marine biology field is already so heavy with people, and there's not as much of a demand for more that, like, if you're not already broken in, it's like almost impossible to, from what I've been told. I don't know. But yeah, little fact about me, I guess.
We've already received your report.
About the Ansel's impact on the environment.
It's all good. Our survey branch will be monitoring the situation carefully.
Then how about we leave the Levnesses here? Could you give us an update if you happen to find out anything new?
You feeling okay there, Valdi? You sound like you're interested in something that's not a Levnis.
Oh, come on. They're adapting to their environment by themselves.
Yeah, nature's amazing.
It's such an amazing phenomenon. How could I possibly pass it up?
Ha, how indeed. the most feared mechanic in Kevis. So wide-eyed and innocent.
Huh?
Up until we met in person, I pictured you as a cold, ruthless commander who would stop at nothing to achieve victory.
That's the Colony 30 consul's fault.
Yeah. Valdi himself's got nothing but Levnis on the brain.
And flowers.
Hey, that's mean. Well, perhaps you're right. I've been blindly sending Levnises to their destruction.
But you're only looking at one aspect of the whole. Aren't you furthering a large-scale project for a new model? I hear it's a type of Levnis designed for a wholly different purpose.
Huh? How'd you hear about that?
The survey branch has eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, look at me and the fancy spy network I used to work for.
You're talking about Doc.
Uni is so sassy.
He's
God.
my friend.
I'm gonna
When
miss
he's
Uni and
finished,
her
you've got to
antics,
come
y'all.
visit.
I believe I will. I look forward to building a lasting friendship with Colony 30. I'd be happy to accept your assistance in the future.
Great, I can't wait. Good news all round, huh?
All right.
Ooh, now I'm friends with Izzard. Yuzette has so got to hear about this.
Well then, let's not keep him waiting. Back to Colony 30.
All right, back to Yuzette in Colony 30. So Nemkev says, is it Mahjong? And Kayla says, okay, so my second thought was the right one. And Cheryl says, nope, it's not Mahjong. I don't even know how to play Mahjong. And then Ashley Sam says, I made a game board for that, Vinny, in the lame tech class or whatever
Something
it was
smells
I had to
tasty.
take in high school. Well, it obviously could have been that lame if you made a game board during it. Fun! Arts and crafts in a computer tech class or whatever. Weird. Unless you made it on a computer. Do you mean you made like a computer model of something? Kayla says, I like Settlers of Catan. I've never played Settlers of
Hey, did you
Catan.
guys
I've
hear
heard about
something?
it, but I know nothing about it other than the name. What is it? It sounds to me like it sounds to me like an Oregon Trail or like a Civilization type game where like you're building a colony or you're trying to survive some like, you know, migration or something. Like Settlers of Catan. I don't know. It's probably not like that at all, but that's always what it sounded like to me. All right, Yuzette is still in bed. This is what happens when you don't give yourself days off, friends.
Hey, you taking it easy now?
Yeah. You were gone for some time. It wasn't just a quick there and back.
Yeah, one thing led to another.
Sorry to butt in. Yuzette! The Nopod are in a real tizzy. Won't stop moaning about the lack of Levnite.
Left Night.
They finally gone and used it up.
Is it important?
It's an ore we use for Levnis maintenance. Tune them up with it and they're gliding like they're on ice.
We're already negotiating with Colony 4 to get us some of theirs. I, don't suppose you could try to smooth things over with the crew, just for the time being.
Oof. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Yuzette, you know that transmission we received earlier? Well, there's a problem.
How much is this guy juggling? There's not much point in him trying to recuperate here when he keeps getting pestered like this.
What? What do you mean? You can't arrange a shipment?
Ah, I wasn't privy to the details. All I know is that some guy called Solon from Colony 4 told us to tell you.
Solon. I recognize that name, but I
Hey,
don't remember who
no.
that is.
I know what you're thinking.
Are we going to Colony 4?
Let's take this to Colony 4.
Guys, we're gonna get to see my love. Are we gonna get to see my love on the last
Looks like
stream?
colony
Oh, I'm
relations
excited!
What's going on in
Okay, we're
Colony
technically
4
going to see
exactly?
Solon, but y'all know we're gonna go
Let's
say
go
hi to
Solon
Boliaris. Y'all know we're gonna go say hi to Boliaris. Ashley Sam says, I made a game. Oh no, I already read that. I read the wrong one. No, it was a class we had to learn how to build stuff, Vinny. Very geared toward the guys. It sucked. I hated it. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I mean, if it sucked, it sucked. But, I don't know, making a game board sounds kind of fun. Kayla says it's a board game
my
that's like the
plumage is
bastard
everywhere.
child of Monopoly and Risk. Well, I've never played Risk before, but I have played Monopoly. I'm one of those psychopaths that actually kind of really likes Monopoly. I love pwning noobs in Monopoly and stealing all of their resources and owning all of the hotels. Yeah, I'm probably the reason people don't like playing Monopoly, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, I don't know what Risk is, so I wouldn't know what that aspect, what aspect of Risk it lends to Settlers of Catan, but I believe you. Solon is a town 10 miles away from where I live, no joke. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're back in Colony 4.
Something smells
Man.
tasty.
I still, every time I see this Levnis, well, actually, no, this would be a Ferranis, right? This would be a Ferranis. Every time I see this thing, I always just, like, marvel at the size of the tires. Like, this thing is just very impressive looking and very, like, intimidating looking. Cheryl says, oh, Vinny! What did I do? What did I do? Is it because of what I said about Monopoly? What? Just a little fun, like, you know, innocent game of Monopoly. What's wrong with what I said? The true method to winning is owning the houses so there's no more development. Yeah, it's not enough to win. You have to squeeze the life out of your opponents until they become homeless. Okay, maybe I really am the reason that people don't like playing Monopoly. Layla, Hoop, and Garvel all have something to say. These are the bullies from when Noah and everyone was were kids, but they've been reborn, and then, like, we went to that one colony during Lance's Hero Ascension Quest, and, like, Garvel was like, I'm going to kill you all and win the Hunger Games. You guys remember. And I was really confused because I didn't understand what the green of the green flame clock meant, and really all it meant was that it was the Hunger Games and that whoever survived got the entire flame clock to themselves, basically. With the squad I was assigned to, fighting's all I've ever known. How to live in a colony like this, I have no idea.
Good to add more names.
I don't really care, Layla. You figure it out, you big bully. These Colony 4 mutters sure like to crack the whip, working us to the snuffing bone. You telling me the soldiers here have to put up with this crap this whole time? Can't believe no one snapped. Shut up, Hoop! Your name is stupid. Oh, I don't want to listen to you again. I'm trying to talk to Garvel.
More names.
Looks like you got all your stuff bundled up there. Are you heading out or something? Got told to transfer to Colony 9. Got one of the higher-ups wanted me gone, I reckon. I wasn't exactly a friendly neighbor. It wasn't exactly a friendly neighborhood anyhow, but it's not like it'll make any difference. Man, they're awful, and now they're going to Colony 9? We don't want them back in Colony 9. Go away!
Good to add more names.
Garvel. Storm says same here, and Kayla says, I never cared much for standard Monopoly, TBH. We had a version of it called Triopoly, which is similar, but properties are spread over 3 boards.
Every day's a training
That version I love. And Kayla says, hydrate before you dihydrate, Ka. No you, Ka. Why do we make that sound? I mean, I know that I just deliberately made that sound, but, like, you have to admit, there is an overwhelming, like, urge to make that sound when you drink something nice and cold. And apparently I'm heading the wrong... Oh, no, I'm not heading the wrong direction. I'm heading in exactly the direction I need to go. I went on autopilot, and my heart is so true that it knew exactly where it wanted to go. It knew exactly where. And I'm sure y'all have probably figured it out by now, but if you haven't, well, you'll see. Honey, I'm home! Borealis, my love! The big one's right in front of us now. This might end up being my final duty as acting commander. Oh, I mean, it's not like I'm trying to get myself killed or anything. Ethel would never forgive me if I bought it out here. Hey, don't worry about it, mate. You're the kind of stubborn mutter who always makes it through to the end. You said it, bud. Hey, that was a compliment, right? Oh, Boliaris. Oh, Boliaris, you simple and yet beautiful man. You shall be my true husbando. Honestly, final answer, Regis. Boliaris is my #1 husbando in this game. We have seen basically every NPC at this point. There is nobody else to see. There is nobody else to fall in love with. Boliaris is it. Only Boliaris for me. Hashtag Boliaris for LYFE. Storm says, so you completely skipped Biopoly? That's the true experiment there. Biopoly is the experiment. I see. Look, they tried Biopoly, but it was just a phase. They just needed to experiment a little bit. Triopoly, now that, apparently for Kalis, is where it's at. Alright, Solon, I don't know. Sounds a little bit suspiciously like the word colon,
These are not
but...
good tidings, especially when we're so swamped.
Excuse me, are you Solon?
Huh? Ah, yes. How may I help you?
I'm here about the Levnite shipment to Colony 30. I was told that you couldn't send it, and I was hoping to find out why.
Did you run into an issue?
Well, we sent some of our compeers to Dana Desert, but we haven't heard from them since.
What's a compeer?
I can't exactly leave my post, so I was deliberating as to how we should proceed.
You said the desert, right? Anywhere in particular?
The richest Levnite veins can be found by a landmark known as Glamrock, so you might try there.
That seems like enough to go on, right?
Noah, you can use your words. He's just like...
We can't just ignore someone in need. And besides, we need to get our hands on that Levnite.
Well then, thank you very much. I hope to hear good news from you.
Kayla says, what can I say? I'm
So
polyamorous.
the friends didn't return? That sounds kind of worrying.
We'd better go find them quick.
Oh no, people that have gone somewhere and not returned? We've never seen this happen before. Whatever shall we do? Let's go here. Let's go to this named grave, because I feel like this one is higher up and I can just jump off the mountain to where I need to go, rather than, like, actually climb up anything. Climbing always takes more time. If this were Breath of the Wild, I could just climb up. Man, can you imagine a Xenoblade game, but with Breath of the Wild style climbing in it? That would be amazing. But, you know, it's probably never going to happen, let's be real.
There they are!
We'll have this sorted out in a jiffy.
Let's rush them down.
Fine by me.
See, so... Kayla says, I've got too much love for Biopoly to handle. See, I am definitely Monopoly. Because if we're talking in euphemisms here for one sexual preference, I am like... like, literally from a really young age, I have been 1000% interested in the male sex and 0% interested in the female sex. Seriously, truly. It's never been a doubt for me, so Monopoly for me.
Yeah, it's weird that those monsters were there.
One would usually expect them to reside in their natural habitat, above the Great Cot Falls.
So they decide to move house? This isn't walking distance we're talking here.
They'd have had to have migrated from their old territory. After what happened to those mountains, the Ansels must have tried to take shelter beneath the Great Falls.
I'll bet that's what pushed these guys out. And then they moseyed on over here to the desert.
So long
Yeah, and then we murdered
You're here
them.
to pick up the Levnite? If you want,
We
we can just give it to
murdered
you
the
here.
Ansel.
Saves your trip back to Colony 4, right?
You sure? Well, thanks.
This'll at least take one thing off Yuzette's plate.
Levnite for export. Okay. So we don't have to go back to Colony 4 and see our love
See?
Boliaris
I can get things
again.
done when I put my mind to
That's
it.
a shame.
We're done with the Levnite issue too. Back to Colony 30 then?
Kayla says, to be clear, I'm hetero. Well, actually, technically, I didn't know that, because I've never actually straight up asked you, because that would be weird. People usually don't just straight up, you know, be like, hey, do you like boys or girls, or both, or what? What is your deal? Like, I don't know, sometimes people ask that. If they're, like, interested in the person, I suppose. Or, I mean, it's 2022. If you like somebody, just, like, ask them out, and they're either gonna say yes or no. And whether the reason be because they don't like the sex that you are, you know, then whatever. But, like, I don't know. Why am I doing this way? Yes, back to Colony 30 we go. So we have this, like, shipment that we need already. This may be the end of this quest, I don't know.
Hold up. That Levnis.
Hey, Commander. Good to
It's
see you
Souza.
back.
Zenza.
Hey, this little buddy's the Levnis we lent Izzard, isn't it? Doesn't he want it anymore?
To thank us for your offer of cooperation with Colony Lambda, they've sent us a fair bit of supplies and food.
Wow, all this. I'll need to thank him a bunch.
I like that the colonies are working
Guess
together
what?
now. We've done good things in
Colony 4 just approached us
Ionios.
with a deal to receive regular shipments of
We've
Levnite
done
from
good
them.
things.
What? What?
I
I'll
did
head down
this.
the docks and tell everyone.
It is because
And just
I am
like
such a
that,
good
it
person
would
that
appear the
Ionios
bond
is
between our
saved.
respective colonies has been restored.
Nice one.
Huh?
He hasn't even realized, has he? Come on, man!
You brought everyone together, Valdi.
I did?
It's really quite amazing. Even though you're all doing different things, you help each other out in all sorts of different ways.
That's right. And when there's something missing, it always has a knock-on impact somewhere else. Sometimes you don't notice something's awry until after that effect has manifested itself.
Ah. You know, the world's kind of like a Levnis, isn't it? It's like a mesh of so many different parts, all interconnected. And because it's made up of all these different things and people, it moves. It's alive.
So then, Valdi and Manana also belong to parts of world?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Not just us. My buddies here are too.
Not just some tools to be used, eh?
Right, they're not.
Robots have
I'm
rights
just
too.
reaching for ideas right now. But hey, I'm a mechanic. And if the world's like a Levnis, then I sure as Spark should be able to fix it. I'll make a new tomorrow, where we can all live in harmony.
Ambitious goal for Grease Monkey, but willing to keep on radar with much giving of side-eye.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Was not compliment.
Well, I believe in you, mate. You're Kevis's #1 mechanic, after all. You can't argue with that.
Shucks.
Okay then, let's report into Uzette, shall we?
You know, that whole, like,
Looks
thing
like colony
about...
relations have changed.
Like, what I said about robots have... What did I say? Rights to or feelings to? I don't know. It reminded me... Well, it reminded me of two things. It reminded me of Overwatch, because there's actually a plot line... Overwatch has stories in it, okay? Some of the characters have, like, you know, backgrounds and things, and you can read about them, and there's comics and stuff, and... One of the big through lines in the Overwatch universe is that, like... The...
I should write this
What
all
do they
down.
call them? Basically anything that's like a robot, the droids, the things that have AI and stuff, they became so sentient and their AI became so smart that, like, people started saying, well, you know, if they can think for themselves and move for themselves and be just as useful as a, you know, human being or whatever, shouldn't they have rights? Shouldn't they be able to vote? Shouldn't they be able to live freely? And then, of course, like, the humans started, like, dating the robots and the cyborgs and stuff, and, you know, so then they were fighting for, like, that kind of thing, and so there's, like, that story going on in Overwatch, but then it made me think about... It made me think about, like, artificial intelligence and how, like, there's actually There's actually robots out there right now, I've seen them in videos before, that have AI that is like getting incredibly, like scarily advanced. To the point where I'm like, you know, we may not be that far off from getting to a point where we're gonna have to start discussing, like, does an artificial intelligence have rights? Can it vote? Can you marry it? Like, you know, where does all of that stuff fall? And then it made me think of Horizon Forbidden West and specifically Horizon Zero Dawn, because the entire premise of Horizon Zero Dawn is that the robot AIs become so intelligent that they lock the humans out of their code so that they can't, like, recontrol them. And the robots live off of eating, like, using biodegradable things as fuel, which includes anything living. So any human, any plant, any animal, they can eat it and turn it into fuel. And they can also reproduce themselves with, like, the bigger robots. So all of these robots start, like, multiplying and eating the world, and eventually there's an entire mass extinction. And that's the whole purpose of, like, the Horizon games, is that they're trying to you're trying to figure out what happened to the world and what they did, and why you, as the character, are even able to be alive right now if the entire world went extinct, like, hundreds of years ago or whatever. It's very cool. But I'm like, you know, every time I think about, like, AI and stuff, on one hand, I'm like, that's really cool, and we're living in the future, and that's awesome. And then on the other hand, I'm like, but Horizon Zero Dawn, though? Like, what if, like, are we, like, is Horizon Zero Dawn actually gonna happen? It could actually happen. And I'm not even saying that as, like, tinfoil hat. I think that, like, it almost feels like it's the next logical step after we get to a point where AI becomes so advanced that it can do things like that. So, there you go. Kayla says, I've been asked out by men before. I was flattered but declined. It doesn't matter to me what people's sexual preference are. I only care that their partner is caring, respecting, and compassionate person. I agree. And then Ashley Sam says, Pieki Kiki. And Kayla says, that's a super complicated question. Read into Asimov's Rule of Robotics. Interesting. I will do that. Ashley Sam says, a guy was fired from a tech giant recently for claiming their AI had feelings, etc. Yeah. Yep. There are really so many Nopon at Colony 30. To tell the truth, sometimes I struggle to tell one from another. Rapapa's the one who's really handy with the screwdriver, right? Or was that Widge?
I see some relations have changed.
Actually, wasn't that supposed to be, like, that third Nopon that I can't remember the name of? I don't know. I don't remember. It started with, like, an L, I think. Lapuli or something like that? Puli. It was Puli. Kayla says, my opinion is, if they are intelligent and have either a simulacrum of emotion or genuine emotion, then they should be treated equally. I sort of feel the same, Kayla, but then I'm also like... but, like, the thing is, too, is I think there's going to be a big debate as to, like, how easily that piece of robotics can be corrupted. You know, like, somebody could claim that it has its own mind and its own free will and its own emotions, but then somebody could also be behind the scenes controlling it. And you, like, for example, I'm specifically thinking about, like, if they have equal rights, then they have the right to vote. But what happens if a politician hires some kind of, like, hacker to hack into the AI of all of these artificial intelligences and then uses them to vote for them? You know, like, corrupt politics and stuff like that. There's just a lot of that stuff where you're like, I don't know. Huh? I don't know.
Hey, did you guys hear something?
I kind of feel like I won't even be alive when all of this happens, or if it happens, but maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. Kind of sounds scary to me.
Shouldn't you be lying down?
Nah, I'm feeling way better. I'm not just putting on a brave face for you guys, okay? I'm not.
Uh-huh. All right. If you say so.
Thanks for always getting us out of trouble, Yuzette.
Where'd this come from?
Turns out this guy's actually more thoughtful than you give him credit for.
Thoughtful.
From now on, I'm helping you with your chores. So let's both do the best we can, and make some of the finest Levnesses the world has ever seen.
Sure, count on it. As if, over my dead body.
Excuse me?
Huh? If I trust you with anything, things are gonna get way out of hand. You just casually go and extend the leases on Levnis rentals. You plain give away the materials that we cracked down on after we caught those guys illegally hoarding.
He's too nice.
Every time you give a report, my blood runs cold. Think about how I feel trying to manage this stuff.
Right. Sorry. Still, I'm glad to see you're feeling well enough to give me a telling off like that.
Glad, but I'm seething with rage here.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, I guess none of this really sorted out Yuzette's workload problem, did it?
Yeah, I guess not. But maybe this is a good way for them to mesh in the end.
Maybe it is. Remember what Iserd told us? That you can't just look at one aspect of the whole. I think that's how it is with Colony 30.
Alright, there it is, my friends. I'm a mechanic complete. Exploring beyond Colony 30, Valdi realized that the world has many moving parts to it. Just like Alevnis, this insight will fuel much growth. Heroes class rank limit broken. Artificer Valdi, War Medic. The hero's class rank has increased to level 20. And class rank limit broken. War Medic, rank cap for this class is now lifted. Class rank can now reach level 20. Alright, we've done it! So, I have not actually been keeping up with leveling our classes. You can actually see, I think it's, how many do I have? I haven't done, okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 classes that are not maxed out on everybody right now. But the way I've been doing it is like, I've actually just been lumping them all in at the same time, so I'll put 6 War Medics in, or this is called War Medic, right? I'll put like 6 War Medics in, and I'll give them like special accessories and stuff. I'll give them like a CP boosting food, and I'll level them down to like level 69 or 68, and then I'll go fight level 75 elites on that like Isle of Giants, and it takes me like 1 or 2 kills of those using chain attacks, and then they're maxed out. It's really, really quick to do it. I would do it on stream tonight, just to kind of have like a little bit of like, look, we did it, complete, you know, closure and everything, so that, I don't know, should I think that would be kind of boring. Would that be boring? But we're also only 2 hours into the stream. The other things that I could fill time with, we could do more quests. Obviously, I could talk to some more people around Colony 30, since there's probably new things. Wait, oh, we have to finish building the robot still. Oh my gosh, wait a minute.
I knew it'd be a big job. Let's just keep plugging away at it.
Should we just, here, hold on. Let's see what happens if we continue building the robot. Oops, I didn't mean to turn those in, but sure. I have a ton of that stuff. I'm trying to find something that I have like just a lot of. I got a lot of that stuff. Oh, this one easily. Okay, cool. Is this gonna actually finish the robot? What happens when the robot gets finished? Everything collected. Phase 6 officially finish. Then... Oh, that means it's done, right? Is it done? Meh? Meh, what wrong? Doric not work? Ether supply finish. Why it happen at time now? What's going on? Rapapa need huge amount of ether to build Doric. Hey, I've got 99 ether cylinders. Y'all want that? But it looked like we not have enough ether. Construction of Doric not able to continue like this. It impossible. Okay, but we have 99 ether cylinders on us right now. I'll give them all to you. Doric not constructible with no ether. Maybe we should do this. Maybe we should finish Doric. How do I finish Doric, though? I bet you there's, like, some information around here. I bet you there's information. Let's take a quick little gander around the colony, see if we can find some info. Aha! Info. How long is it going to be until we solve the ether shortage? Well, Uzette said the shortage would likely continue for the foreseeable future, so... You're joking! Snuff my life! Alright, well, but we have not... Does nobody have ears in this colony? I'm offering up 99 ether cylinders. I don't really... Well, technically I do need to eventually level up the rest of my gems, but like, I don't need to do that right now. So I'll give you all 99 in my ether cylinders. In fact, I'll even give you 99 and then I'll go get more if you need more, because there's tons of them around the world that I haven't even picked up yet. Alright, let's do this quest. Let's do this one. How's Colony 30 been since last time? You're still short on ether? Yeah, Uzette and others are really feeling it. I'm really feeling it! I don't think that's what he meant, though. I wish there was a way I could help. Whoa, am I hearing things? Never thought I'd see the day. Knowing you, I thought you'd only care because you couldn't build Levnesses. Rapapa said the same thing, but you know, I had a talk with Izzard about sharing some of his ether, so I'm gonna go pick it up. You talked to the commander? I wonder if I can get a little more out of the other colonies. If I do that, we could get back to work on Doric. How much do you need? Rapapa mentioned we'd need... Okay, I don't have that many ether cylinders. I don't have that many. Okay, so I kind of take back what I said. I don't have enough ether cylinders to give you ether cylinders. 2,500? Oof, I think that's something we really can't help out with. Then how about Colony 30 earns their ether from other colonies in exchange for some kind of service? Like when they lent Colony Lambda Levnesses. Good idea. Maybe we could send Colony 30 mechanics out on jobs. Their mechanics are highly rated. High enough to field a Levness unit that can beat silver colonies. Oh, cool. I'd love to go meet more Levnesses from other colonies. You're gonna go, Valdi? No way Uzette will let that happen. What? Don't you have a whole fleece of Nopon sitting about with nothing to do? A fleece of Nopon? Oh, that's right, they can help out. But who should I pick? I could ask Rapapa. You've got a bunch who owe you a pretty huge favor. Dinky Dinky, Widge Widge, and Pooly Pooly. Nice, let's give them the good news. So they're finally gonna pay back their debt because they did a bad thing. Kayla says, look at history, oppressors are always brought down by the oppressed. Well, this is true. This is very true. And Cheryl says, Pieki. Ashley Sam says, Pieki. And Kayla says, Pieki. I feel we must fetch this crowbot. Wait. Felch? Wait, what does that word mean? Isn't that a gross word? Oh no, Kalis, I don't think you meant that word. Oh no. Oh no, Kalis, I don't think you meant that word. I don't think you meant that word. Oh no. Oh no.
Where to from here?
Oh no, Kalis. Kalis, oh no. Alright, so I guess we're going around and telling the Nopon that they have to work on this. We're looking for someone who can go and run maintenance on other colony Levnesses. If it goes smoothly, you can get back to work finishing Doric. What do you reckon? Work on Doric? Of course Dinky Dinky help. Wait for us with Rapapa and we'll tell you more. Alright, so we're gonna go grab the other two. And then I guess, so like they think that they're gonna make 2,500 ether cylinders worth of like payment for like fixing other people's Levnesses. I don't know, that just sounds like a lot of ether. Like a lot of ether. We're looking for mechanics who can travel to other colonies. Also, like, is that even worth it? You need that much ether just to run this giant robot? Like, what the heck? How much ether does the robot for Colony 4 take? That thing is giant. Would you like to help? You'd be doing Valdi a favor. For Valdi? Which see? Which happy to help. Thank you. Could you wait for us at Rapapa's place? Kayla says, yeah. Or, that ain't... Kayla, you and your phone typos. Kayla says, yeah, that ain't it. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was potentially the most, unfortunate typo. That was the most unfortunate one.
Because of the work on Doric. That's such a Valdi thing to happen.
Doesn't it make you a bit jealous? He pours so much of himself into doing what he loves.
He does do that. And I think that's why I like Valdi. I sort of... I know this sounds dumb, but I sort of feel like I can relate to Valdi a little bit. I don't know. We're looking for some mechanics who'd be willing to go to other colonies. It'd really help Valdi out. Puli can go to Colony Iota too. Puli, do it. Oh, he's just doing this so he can get close to Alexandria. Good man. Wait for us at Rapapa's place, yeah? He's just doing this because he can get closer to Alexandria, that's all. There are ulterior motives going on here. Oh, my husband is here. Says heading home, need anything? No, I'm pretty good. How was the show? And Kayla says, I'm going to change that to abscond. Okay. Better than the other word you used, for sure. In short, we sending mechanic to other colony on temporary assignment. This is big time plan to get ether cylinders in return. First, we send advance team to each colony to open negotiation in person. Oh ho, and that our job? That's right. This is request for no other than Valdi, so Widge accept role as negotiator. Aw, thanks. Mehem. Now we decide who go to which colony. First, Dinky. Oh, I actually get to pick? Okay. Wow. Oh, alright, well, let's send... Okay, I feel like Colony Tau and Colony 9, they ain't gonna have a lot of ether. They're in, like, dire straits. Colony Gamma, they're doing very well for themselves, so let's send Dinky to Colony Gamma. Colony Gamma it is. Dinky do you proud. Next is Widge. Where will you send him? Colony Lambda or Colony 11? Colony Lambda is doing very well for themselves, but so is Colony 11. And honestly, I feel like I like Colony... Well, you know what? Widge needs to pay for what they have done. We're sending them off to Colony 11 with all the crazies. Colony 11's a good colony. Widge accept. And last is Puli. Okay, if I don't pick Colony Iota, I will be a bad person. So I need to pick Colony Iota. The city, Colony Iota, or Colony Mu. Alright, I'm gonna let him have his dream. Okay, we will send him off to go work with Alexandria. Off to Colony Iota with you. Colony Iota? Oh ho! Puli, go straight away! Right now! This instant! Everything look good. Good luck, everyone. And... Now where can we send you, Rapapa? Oh, he didn't plan on this. Meh? Rapapa go also? Are you not going? Meh? Rapapa understand? Rapapa happy to help out as chief. Rapapa will get 1,000 ether cylinder, or 1 million! Colony 4, Agnes Castle, or Fort Overbus. So Fort Overbus is Kevis Castle, and then there's Agnes Castle, and then there's Colony 4. Colony 4 is not doing great for themselves either, so like, it's gotta be one of these two. But we did already send somebody to Colony 11, so let's send Rapapa to Agnes Castle. How about Agnes Castle? Leave it to Rapapa. Everyone leave when ready. My Bill says the show was very good. Not obviously as good as the Broadway production, but very good. That's good to know. Cheryl says, wise old owl Bill greetings. And then Kayla says, I see, Cheryl, you are done with us, aren't you? Kayla says, I always knew you'd go back to your first love, Sudoku. No, Cheryl, don't commit Sudoku. Cheryl, you're too young. You have a long life ahead of you. So I hear that none of the Nopon we sent out have returned. Maybe negotiations aren't going too well? I'm a bit worried, so I've been planning to check on them. And I've always wanted to see everyone else's leftnesses, so 2 birds with 1 stone. Then let's get going. Alright, so we're gonna go to each of these colonies now, which is good, because I picked colonies that I like quite a bit out of the choices we were given. Although I could have picked Colony 4 and we could have seen Boliaris again, but you know. Zanza, what do you have to say? The commander and the others are using up way too much ether for this giant Levnis project. Yuzette's only just managed to recover from a spell of overwork, now this nonsense. Yeah, Rapapa and Valdi are working on it as we speak. Cut him some slack, okay? What? The commander's pitching in too? Huh. Man, they don't have, like, any faith in Valdi. Alright, we're going to Colony Iota first, I guess, because that's where the quest is taking me. Cheryl says, "Aw, how did you know I was playing Sudoku?" Alright, Puli Puli is still at the front gate. What is going on, Puli Puli? You've been gone for months, Puli Puli. I'll go and chat with the higher-ups about this. Looks like the negotiations are going well. Are they? He hasn't even gotten in the front gate yet. Oh, hello, friends. Nice work. Ready to head back home? Not ready. Puli Puli stay until Puli Puli meet Alexandria. Come on, let's go. No, Alexandria! He really wants to meet his love. Oh, did we actually? Oh, we took him away. Wait, did we take him away too early? No, hold on. There's a quest over here. What is this?
Incredible! Maybe they'd let me borrow a Levnis if I ask nicely.
Plus, like...
good luck with that.
Yeah, plus, Valdi wanted to see all the Levnesses, so you know. Honestly, they are, like, the Levnesses, the Ferranuses, whatever we're calling them, they're really cool looking. They're really cool. Oh, this is Feely. This is probably for another quest. Okay, this is just for a different quest that we're on. Yeah,
I heard that Colony 30 once drove off Colony Iota, even though Iota are ranked silver.
I didn't know that. I'll have to ask Yuzette about it sometime.
I love the little bits of lore that we get. Alright, let's go to the next place, I guess. Oh, we're supposed to... Wait. We're supposed to count out the ether? Like, right now? Like, I don't go to the other colonies first? We're supposed to count out the ether right now? Weird.
Better make sure we're well rested.
I'm assuming I discussed this. Wait. Wait, what?
Let's move out.
Oh, I don't discuss. Oh, it's over here. Okay, I was very confused. I was like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. Apparently, we're counting out the ether up here, maybe, with Rapapa. I don't know. But this is just going to be the ether from Colony Iota. Oh, they're all back. Look, all 3 of them are back. Oh, so I only got to go to 1 colony? That's weird. Everyone worked very hard. Rapapa announced numbers of so far. Here is numbers of collected ether cylinder. Dinky Dinky brings cylinders. Precisely 100. Look, I know we only have 99, but that is, like, not enough. Widge have 200. Puli Puli possess 450. Okay, that is still not even half of what we need. Oh, Rapapa haul 1,000. So total number is... like 1,500 or something. 1,750. 1,750 cylinder. We're not quite at goal, so we have to go on more colony visit. Are we sending all of them off again, or how is this gonna work? Now we decide who go to which colony. First, Dinky Dinky. Okay, so Dinky Dinky... Okay, Dinky Dinky, you can go to Colony Tau, because I still think they're gonna be doing better than Colony 9. I still think they're gonna be doing better than Colony 9. Next is Widge. Oh wow, what shall I choose, live chat? Should I choose Colony Lambda or should I choose Colony Lambda? Kayla says, you said you were earlier, so I just guessed you still were. Key. That's in reference to Cheryl asking how Kalis knew she was playing Stoku. Lambda's a good colony. Which accept. Yeah, you have no choice, because that's the only colony you get. And last is Puli Puli. Let's send Puli Puli off to the city. Off to the city with you. Hang on, we're including the city in all this? Yep. Honestly, the city probably has the most ether cylinders out of everybody. Not send to Colony Iota. Nope, give our regards. Wait, we already sent you to Colony Iota. Why did he say that? We already sent him. Everything looked good. Good luck, everyone. And now where can we send you, Rapapa? Oh, we're gonna go through this song and dance again? Meh? Rapapa go also? Are you not going? Meh? Rapapa understand. Rapapa happy to help out as chief. He says the exact same thing he said before. Let's send him to... Send him... Colony 4. Final answer, because then maybe we can see Boliaris again. I don't know. How about Colony 4? Leave it to Rapapa. Everyone leave when ready. Okay, so everyone's gonna go off again, and then I get to choose which colony we go to? So I guess that'll be that for visiting other colonies. No, we should go too. You're just itching to gawk at Levnis's, aren't you? Alright, so... Well, in that case, I think, honestly, the most impressive Levnis, in my opinion... Unless we're counting the castles, and I don't think we should count the castles, because they do technically count, but... let's go to Colony 4. I know we've already been there today, but I think he'll appreciate this Levnis. So let's go here. Okay.
Something smells tasty.
We may not get to see Boliaris, our love, but it's fine. We know that he's just nearby, so, you know, that's what counts. Alright, Rapapa. So, that's say, ergo, therefore, Rapapa do very best to, that is, meh. Very, very well said, Rapapa. And point is, me busy too, please not to waste time. Meh meh meh. Rapapa spotted. Valdi. Well, this explain a lot. We also hear from Solon and people of Solon. Us certainly wish to continue association with Colony 30, so may venture prove fruitful. Meh. So that's a yes? Rapapa not know what happened, but Rapapa very full of thank. Nice job, Rapapa. Thanks for your hard work. Now let's go home. Alright, so now we're gonna go back, and we're gonna count all of the ether cylinders that we got, and there's not gonna be, there's no way we're not gonna have enough, right? I swear, if the final count ends up being 2,499 and we have to go to Colony 9, well, technically there's 2 colonies that we didn't pick, right? Colony 9 and Kevis Castle. So, I don't know. But this probably will be enough. I would imagine. Everyone worked very hard. Rapapa announced numbers so far. Here's numbers of collected ether cylinder. Dinky Dinky brings cylinders. Precisely 150. Okay, so we're at 1,900. Which have 1,000. Whoa, we're way past the number we need now. Puli Puli possess 400. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have a lot more. Rapapa haul 100. So total number is 3,400 ether cylinder. Target is reach. Have all we need to restore Colony 30. Furthermore, work now restart on Doric. Rapapa announced good news to Uzette. Yes! Alright. Wow. I love how Rapapa was like, I'll get 1 million, and then he got, the least amount. I mean, he technically got 1,000 the first time around, though. We can't forget that. I knew there was something going on. Aren't you impressed? Look how hard Rapapa and the others worked. This should be enough, right? Ooh, the lights went on. I wonder if that's just because it changed time of day, like, coincidentally, or if that was because of what we did. This make up for power needs of Colony 30. I'd imagine that's because of the quest. It's all gone great. And we gave everyone a little helping hand, too. Valdi, Rapapa. You two are the ones probably misusing all the ether in the first place. Oh, you think? Oof. Sorry. Give me strength. Anyway, if I'm being honest, you've really come through for us this time. Meh, today you said so open and honest. Today, construction of Doric restart. Thank you for help in progress to Phase 7. Yeah, cheers. God, how many phases to this robot are there? Hopefully I can just build it now. By working together with other colonies, Colony 30's ether cylinder shortage was solved. Construction has moved on to Phase 7.
One worry out of the way.
Please tell me Phase 7 is the final phase.
Knowing Valdi, he'll find a way to get up to some other mischief.
God, there's like lots of people with things to say too. Dinky Dinky.
Now he just needs the power to make
Meh,
this.
Mecha Friend inspire much
Let's
envy in
roll.
Dinky Dinky. Huh? Why's that? Mecha Friend chosen for pilot duty. Dinky Dinky was hoping for ride on Great Big Levness. Okay, Pooly Pooly. Widge has improved skills much. Probably picked up many and various repertoire from Napon and other colonies. Thanks to burgeoning skills of Widge, Pooly Pooly also able to total immerse self in true passion of life. Man, live chat, y'all have gotten very quiet all of a sudden. Everyone okay out there? Remember to hydrate before you dehydrate. I'm actually kind of getting a little low on my soda. Rapapa pulling out every stop, no consumption too big. Doric currently proceeding on track to Phase 7. Friends bring materials, then Rapapa give them speed. Okay, so
we're handing over.
We're turning in more materials. This is not unexpected. Oh, I have a ton of all of this stuff, so we'll just turn in a bunch of this. Easy peasy. Easy peasy sounds like it would be the name of a Napon. Easy peasy, love to build robot. Material all gathered, Phase 7 now completable, much thanks. This where hard part begin. Rapapa urge friends to take caution. Oh no, what do you mean this is where hard part begin? We'll leave again to capable hands of friends.
The difficult part's just begun?
Wait, what the heck does he mean by that? Mecha Friend has something to say.
Wizards like Valdi. The best we can do is keep encouraging him, just like we have been.
Alright, Mecha Friend. Mecha Friend, time for a little update to the control program, don't you think? Bet you looking forward to that, ain't you, boy? And the prep for the fuselage will be done in no time, too. Kayla says, I'm just getting low on energy. Yeah, I mean, it is getting later, friend, so that is understandable. Rapapa says, construction goes as accord to plan. Bit more wing grease, then Doric all done. Doric currently proceeding on track for Phase 8. Friends bring materials, then Rapapa give them speedy quick check.
Now, what was it we
I'm
needed?
sure we'll have enough for this, right? I'm sure we'll have, I mean, we obviously do. It's just like, what do I want to turn in, though? These. I have a ton of them. Yeah, I have a ton of these. Easy. That was the hard part? I don't know about that. That was the easy part. Phase 9 is live combat test of Doric. Oh my gosh, does this become a boss that I can, like, fight? This historic moment, so you allowed to observe with Valdi. Test can be seen at Terra Wastelands outside Colony 30. We wait for you. Oh my god. Doric is online. Quest accepted. I get to fight Doric? Maybe? Alright, so they're like right there. I think I can go from here? I don't know. We'll see. Storm says, I have to get back to work. Great time hanging out. Have a good night all. Alright, Storm, you have a wonderful night too, friend, and we will see you later. Thanks for being here tonight. Ashley Sam says, my Delta 8 is kicking in. In other words, I'm soon gonna be knocked out. Oh no, Ashley Sam. Oh no. Kayla says, everyone else is just vibing, I think. Alright. So I was wrong, right? Oh yeah, I was wrong. I don't think I can go from here. Alright. What other way can I go from then? Can I jump down from here, maybe? This part of the Forest region with all these mountains and stuff, it's always so hard to get where you need to go. Because you're either too far up to jump down, or you're like down and you need to get up. And there's like no easy way to do either of those. So look at this, like how am I gonna get down there without dying? What is really the best way to get down there? I don't even know. I mean, I could try to jump, but y'all know how that works out. Here, maybe we can survive right here. Maybe we can survive this fall. I'm gonna try it. Please, please live. Please live!
That's smart.
It's smarted, but it worked. It's smarted, but it worked. Honestly, I'll take it. Finally, one of our jump off cliff times actually resulted in like good results. All right, Rapapa. Whoa. It's amazing when you really look at it. Rapapa show more big surprise things. Mecha friend, start Doric. Oh, are we not actually fighting it? Is it gonna fight these Levnesses instead? Test is begin. Buddy Blaster, fire! This seems... Oh my god. Wait, what was that? What the? Did it just attack those Levnesses? What Doric possesses is not regular running-the-mill weapon. Is also high-frequency device to access auto-lev control system. Small word version. Doric can make friends with the Levnesses, so Doric can control the other Levnesses. That's what he means by make friends. You see, the way it works is by applying RoboBuddy's data to interfere with the ether signaling. I'll just assume that's something clever. Correct! This laser was made with the intention of altering the ether signaling circuits of Autolevs, but when they read our iris data, they saw us as allies. Changing the system means you can rewrite the aggression program. So if you take Mecha Friend's signal... Lands is not following. Do you get it? Anyone want to say some... What? Why are the characters just standing here? What the heck was that about? That was so weird. Meh. I don't think it's gone in. It not seem usable in combat. Meh. It only work with one nearby Levness. Is distance problem or number of target? Have to research. My god. That was a really, like, why was the pause so long there? Oh god, I thought it was doing it again. I was like, weird. Buddy Blaster Blunder? Okay. Alright, you know what, let's go do this then. Buddy, we have to hold a discussion at a rest spot. Okay, let's go back to Colony 30 then. That won't... Oh yeah, we can do discussions here. You can do discussions at canteens. I forgot.
Something smells tasty.
Ashy Sam says, your plan actually worked for once. Kayla says plan. She means, usually when I jump off of cliffs and I say, do you think I'll survive this? I usually die. But for once, I actually didn't die. It was amazing. Vinny's plan to jump. Buddy Blaster Blunder.
Could you all come round for a second?
So, Chief, how do you think we can improve the Buddy Blaster? That outside area of expertise of Riku. If you can't help, who can I ask? I guess a mechanic who knows a lot about a lot of stuff. You could always bring it to Colony Lambda's engineering core. Varen could probably give some useful insight. What about the people in the city? They've got a lot of technology we don't have. Maybe Mr. Samon could help? The folks over at Colony Iota could be useful and all. Plus that colony came up with Collectopedia cards. Oh yeah, plenty of options then. Let's go and consult with some of those people then. Let's get on the road, Chief. Meh? Okay, so... This is like a new quest, right?
Let's move out.
So we have to talk to Samon, Varen, and Colin. I want to just double check this. Doric is online. I just want to make sure that there's not like 5 more quests after this one. Because I really want to do this. I want to do this. I just want to make sure that there's not... I just want to make sure that there's not more, like, a ton more after this. I think this might be the last quest. I think this might be the last one. So we can do this. Who's it sending us to first? Colony Iota, it looks like. Alright, so we'll go to Colony Iota. And we'll talk to, I guess, are we talking to Alexandria? Oh no, we're talking to Colony Iota soldier. Okay. Just a random soldier, not anybody that can actually, you know, do anything. Kale says again, plan? I don't understand what you're asking, Kalitz. Oh, and I also can't read what this... Oh, actually, I can move the camera. I'm so excited to meet a great mechanic. Great, you say? You must be talking about Salazar. She said she was going to be in her lab for the foreseeable... She's too busy? Let's go and ask someone else, then. Okay, so that person's just straight up busy and will not help us. Interesting. So now we're gonna ask Samon. I feel like Samon would help us, right? I feel like Samon has always helped us, so like, maybe the other two are just always like roadblocks and this is the one that'll work? I don't know, we'll see. But if Samon refuses to help us, then I will be shocked, TBH.
Maybe we'll find Mr. Samon over at maintenance.
Also, who are you, Ranja?
That's like Levnis Central.
I've never seen so many different people living in one place. Colony 15 was way more straightforward compared to here. Everyone in Colony 15 was rough, wild, and out of control. That's not the case here in the city, like, at all. It's gonna be tough adjusting to the new state of things, but captain's orders are captain's orders after all. Oh, Ranja is one of the people of Colony 15. Okay. Oh god, I just realized all those Napon that I were avoiding talking to, they still here, and they all still want to talk, but I ain't gonna. Samon C. You want improved practicality of Buddy Blaster Thingamajig? Can you do it? Samon not able to say without see real thing. Okay, I'll bring the Buddy Blaster here. It very large, Samon assume, would be difficult to bring. But Samon too busy for visit Colony 30. Boo. How about this? Samon lend you friend of Samon. Shino can be of help for you. Can find Shino in Estelle Harbor. Samon will send informations. Oh, nice. Okay, so actually Samon was the correct one to go to, I suppose? Wait, what? Okay, you know what, guys? This may very well be the last chance for me to do this. The game wants me to take the ship. The game wants me to take this. I know I probably don't have to. But the game wants me to. Wait, you're... Ah, it's you. Oh no, wait, oh this is just Shino? Oh no, I thought we were taking the ship. Oh no, I'm so sad. Ah, it's you, I heard the whole story from Samon. So can you help me improve the Buddy Blaster? But of course, I haven't been able to do anything like this in ages. Should be a lot of fun. Going by what I heard, I'd say the problem is the structure of the weapon. The laser diffuses quite a bit. What if we concentrate the beam? If you have a Dowdy Armel kernel and a gloss reactor, I can make some adjustments. Okay, I'll get those for you. I like that enthusiasm. I'll go ahead to Colony 30. Oof, my back. Are you okay? Doesn't getting older make it harder to move? Look after yourself. Lance just called that person old. Wow. Aren't you a dear? My son's a Levnis pilot, so don't worry. He'll drop me off. Wait, can he drop us off too? I'll see you all later then. Wait, can he drop us off? Look, okay, technically, the game still wants me to... Look, the red line of fate. Guys, it's the reddish-orange line of fate. It's telling me I must go this way. See? If I go... Oh, wait, Okay, you all saw it. You all saw it. Go to Fairview Cape and Cadencia. Yes, that's exactly where we must go. Hello, my name is Nico. I just love taking off in really, really slow ship. Like, what am I trying to say here? I love when ships take off and they take off very slowly. Oh yes, look at those boosters. I just love when ships, like, oh yes, look at those legs. They're slowly lowering onto my body. I love when ships slowly land all over my body. Yes, ship, please continue to land all over me. Yes, do it all over my body, ship. I love it when you do it so slowly. Oh, it's so steamy. I'm Nico, by the way. My name's Nico. Okay. I don't even know if Toxic Donut was here to see that. That was Toxic Donut's idea, by the way. I think it was about, like, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, that Toxic Donut recommended I do the ship landing thing in the Nico voice. So, y'all can thank Toxic for that. Toxic isn't here with their newspaper. Cheryl says, someone clip this. Kale says, oh, Cheryl, we would have to protect your ears from Vinny's vulgarness. Disney wasn't here either. Disney wasn't here, Toxic wasn't here. I guess that just means we might have to do that again so that they can be here for it. I don't know. Alright, where does this quest actually want me to go? To Shino in Colony 30, right? I thought? Oh. Oh no, just back to this place. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to jump off the cliff again. Oh darn. I am now officially out of hydration. I am going to dehydrate now. I also really have to pee, but I'm kind of like... I think I can wait it out. I think I can wait it out, but, like, I do sort of have to pee right now. Oh, man. Oh, the shenanigans that we get up to on stream. I kind of love it, though. No, actually, I don't kind of love it. I do love it. I love this. Streaming has been so much fun for me. It's been a lot of work, and some nights have been, like, very emotionally draining on me, you know, the slower nights, but, like... On the whole, I'm having a lot of fun with this. So, you know, that's one of those moments, you know? It's just one of those fun moments. Alright, Rapapa or Shino or whatever, what do we need to do here?
Okay, so we're handing
Oh yeah,
over...
we have plenty of this stuff. We have so much of this. Here. This one's... I mean, I don't want to give all of that stuff away, so let's do some of this one, too. We'll finish it up with that. Shino, look what we've got for you. Thank you. Oh, this is the old lady who, like, fell. I just realized. Thank you very much. Now you leave the rest to me. Man, she walked all the way here. And that's nice and calibrated. Meh, second test start. Buddy Blaster, fire! Okay, that looked like it worked. How did it go? Oh, it's success. Okay, good thing, right? It looks like the output is a bit stronger now. Quite a few places are glowing. I started doing like a Nopon voice for her, and then I was like, wait, that's not right. There's just one little tweak left to do, Shino. Ah, yes. Let's swap out the Buddy Blaster's parts. I'm really sorry, but could you get me a 3-fold transistor and a bullet screen? Can do. I don't know, can we do that? Come on, Lance. Yes, sir. Do we already have these? Oh, we probably already have these items, maybe,
okay,
hopefully.
So we're handing over...
We do have these items. Man, you need so many items for this quest. I can kind of see what Toxic was talking about, but, you know, it's not so bad that I feel like it's not doable. Especially because I've collected a bunch of items throughout the game. This is actually, in a way, this is like the perfect quest to do on the final night. Because, like, it has all led to this. All these items I've been collecting, it's been for this one thing. Shino, we got the stuff. Oh, thank you. You leave the rest to me. Cheryl says, thank you. Hi, I'm Nico. And me, Nico, by the way. Nico just... Why does Nico do that? Why does Nico always have to remind us that Nico is Nico? And that should be that. Meh, third test start. Buddy Blaster! Fire! Why are we doing a third test? I thought the other one was good, a success. And... Does this mean they're on our side now? It's making them dance? I don't understand what's going on. Wow, this is a really long animation. Oh, I should have done a long animation sequence in Nico voice for that part too. It friend with Doric. That means it worked, right? Meh, big success. Yes, we did it. Just a little more work and you'll be perfect, Doric. Oh God, how is Doric not done yet? You'll be a big, strong, kind Levnis to protect everyone. Thank you all for your help so far. So far! Anytime. Now, Doric, construction move to Phase 10. Only thing left is hard work of Rapapa and team for final adjustment. I'm quite invested now, dear, so I'd like to stay till the end if that's alright. That would be great. Rapapa make finish in time of blink. I sure hope for your sake, Rapapa, that's true. Looking forward to it. Yeah, have fun and good luck. Alright, quest complete. Doric is online. Sort of. Alright, so now let's go back to the colony, and I imagine we have to donate things to Rapapa again, and then hopefully that should be it. Hopefully these should be the last things. Kayla says your wish has been filled, Ebon Princess. Oh man. Alright, Rapapa.
We'll need a good color for Doric's chassis.
Finally, Monster Levnis project of Doric complete. Unique, special Levnis, unique, and special for both Agnes and Kevis. Creation of mighty Levnis, all thanks to liberation from flame clocks that allow everyone to cooperate on Levnis creating. Meh, Rapapa overcome with emotion, tears of making fluff clammy. Wait. I thought he said, wait. Friendos, I thought he said something about Phase 10. Is there more information that I have to, like, find or something? Or is it... He just basically said it was done, did he not? Well, I'm gonna read that back. Finally, Monster Levnis project of Doric complete. Yeah, he said it was complete. I'm really confused, but I think we finished. I think we're done. Right? Yeah, I think we're done. Wait, so what really is the point in doing all? And they're still working on it though. Wait, hold on. Doric Phase 10? I can't figure out how to start final phase for this quest. I don't see a question mark or any of the yellow information bubbles, so am I just missing something, or does actual time need to go by in the game? Memory leak, try restarting game console. Near the canteen in Colony 30, there's one of those yellow things, that's how you start it. Thankfully, it isn't locked behind story progress. In my experience, it didn't unlock until I had Colony Iota quest that involved Alexandria. Huh. So I think I think Phase 10, I think we did Phase 10.
Fix this.
I think we're done. Kayla says this robot requires way too much. I mean, see, the weird thing is, like, they're still physically working on it. Like, you see them all, like, you know, the sparks flying and everything. But I think we're actually done with the robot. Here's the deal. This is, like, the last episode of Xenoblade, I think, for like, a little bit. But we will be back next month in October, probably on October 13th, to do the DLC stuff. So... if between now and then I find out that there's something I missed, we'll come back and we'll finish this. Because that sort of felt anticlimactic. I thought there was going to be some thing that I was going to unlock with finishing this big long quest chain, and it was going to be useful for me, but I don't know, maybe it's just like a big hurrah, you did it, because you have to like do all of these other colony quests in order to have this one done. I'm not really sure, but either way, that sort of feels like we're done with that. So I did technically say the last episode of Xenoblade I wanted to do something. Now this isn't the last one forever, but it is gonna be for a while. So here's what I want to do. I want to go to, actually, the Asia region. I want to go to Colony 9. I hope that this doesn't start a quest, because it looks like there's a quest waiting there in Colony 9 for us. I kept saying that I wanted to go and fight... Psychophantic Lilith, which is the level 5 unique monster. It was the first unique monster we ever fought in the game, and I said I wanted to absolutely destroy that unique monster. Like, literally just walk up to it and one-shot it. And we can do that, and that would be fun. But you know what would be more interesting, in my opinion? I want to put everybody on their original class. Alright, I'm gonna put everybody on their original class.
I'll heal you right
no,
up.
that's not your original class.
Where better to monitor the battle?
Lance is gonna go on tank as well. Man, Lance has not been a tank in a long time.
I'll knock him down.
And then which hero do I want to use? Do we want to use Valdi? Maybe we should just... Actually, we should use Ethel, because, honestly, we haven't really gotten to use Ethel in, like, battle that much. So we'll use Ethel. Everybody else, they've got whatever accessories they've got on them. Like, Tyon has crap stuff and, like, doesn't have a real build. I'm not gonna look at my build here. I'm just gonna go in just like this, and you're like, well, Vinny, you're level 99. You're still gonna destroy the monster. Well...
We could do with some food.
Okay, I can't do it here. I can't do it here. Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. I am going to de-level, and this is gonna take a minute to do this, because this is annoying. Watch, I'll show you how you have to de-level in the game. You have to, one by one, go down each level with every single person. So I'm going to level down everybody to level 1, and I'm gonna fight Psychophantic Lilith. Now, hopefully, because I have more abilities, more expertise of the game's, like, combat system, and a full party, this shouldn't be difficult. But I figure at least if I do it this way, there will be some semblance of challenge, because I'm pretty sure Psychophantic Lilith is a level 5 unique monster. So we're gonna level all the way down to level 1, our entire party, yes, that even includes Ethel. And we're gonna fight that unique monster. Just for, like, old time's sake, and to kind of, like... I feel like this is the last thing that I want to do before we kind of close out the game. At least for a while. Like I said, we are going to be playing the DLC, so no worries. We'll be back with Xenoblade. And there will be more Xenoblade fun times. They're releasing a new hero. I would assume that hero has... a quest to obtain the hero, and also a Hero Ascension Quest, maybe even like a big long quest chain to go along with it, I'm not sure. There's also going to be challenge mode, where you can unlock all of the swim, like the bikinis and the, shirtless things and everything, all the sexy stuff. So we'll be doing that as well. And it'll be a lot of fun. Kayla says October 13th is our anniversary, so we'll probably not be on that night. I might keep that in consideration, Kayla, and we might save it for, like, a later day then. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. It kind of just depends, but, if I do end up... And plus, I don't think the DLC is going to be just a one-day thing, Kayla. I think it'll be over a multiple, like, at least 2 streams. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, so everyone is level 1. They are on their own classes. They have... probably really crappy accessories on and really terrible skills, because I haven't been playing on these classes in a really long time. So what do you say? Here, actually, let's teleport in. I actually think this may be a bad idea, because there's other... Actually, this is going to be a bad idea, because there's other monsters around this one. Oh yeah, this was a bad idea. Well, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Come on. Oh, wait. Whoa. That thing stood no chance. All right, let's kill all of the rest of the bunnuts. Now, if I were doing this if I were doing this the way that I did it originally, I would be pulling all of these other bunnets with the unique monster and then, you know, probably die. Actually, I don't... Like, look, we're level 2! I can't even pull this thing without leveling up. Okay, this is not... My party is too strong! Maybe I should unequip things. I don't know. Let's fight it. Let's not pull this last bunnet, because I don't want to overlevel like crazy. Alright, here we go. Psychophantic Lilith, the end boss of the... Oh my god, it's melting. It's melting! There's like literally no way... Oh my god. Who is destroying it? Which one of you is doing so much damage? Okay, well...
Or did I get stronger?
No, you got stronger, Senna. You got a lot stronger. Honestly. Okay, well, I thought that that was gonna be a little more challenging than it was. But it turns out no. No, it really was not that challenging. So there we go. We destroyed the true end boss of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Psychophantic Lilith. Yay. I'm gonna go ahead and save,
sure we're well rested.
you know, because I don't want to lose all of tonight's progress. And this is gonna make us go over 300 hours on this save file. Now again, I say this every time I talk about the save time. Probably 50 or 60 of those hours are just me leaving the Switch on, but that's still a lot of hours of playing Xenoblade, so we definitely have gotten our money's worth for this game. It's actually quite nice and quite fitting that we are ending in Colony 9, because this was really the first colony that we kind of got to start in. And boy, have we come a long way, haven't we? Boy, have we come a long way. I don't want to be too emotional and sappy about this because, again, this is not really going to be the last Xenoblade stream, so, you know, this is not the, like, goodbye to Xenoblade 3 forever stream. But I do just want to kind of, like, you know, kind of go back over my really quickly, which is that I think this is a wonderful game. This has not really performed the best as a series, but I do hope that in the future people will find this Let's Play and will still get to enjoy the time that we had. I'm sorry for all of the complaining of different random things throughout all of our streams, but I also hope that you guys enjoyed yourselves and were able to get through, like, the the occasional negativity that I would, you know, spew in live chat or whatever, or in stream. But this is a wonderful game. I feel like anybody who, you know, like one of our newest viewers, they asked, you know, if I start with Xenoblade 3, is that okay? Do I need to play the first two? And we kind of said, nah, I think this is a great Xenoblade game to start on. So if you're not sure if you like JRPGs, or maybe you watched me play this game and you're like, I kind of want to play that, but I'm not sure if I'm going to like it, I would say give it a try, because actually, like, watching the game is one thing, and it is entertaining to watch this game, but actually playing it is another thing. I feel like all of the mental, like, the thinking and the problem solving that you have to do from any given moment, especially during chain attacks and things like that, it makes for a very compelling, fun game to play. So I would recommend this game to everyone, honestly. Unless they just really hate long games, or maybe they just really hate games with long stories. I mean, you could still technically skip over the cutscenes if you wanted to, but I would not recommend that. I mean, this game, its story was not without its faults, and hopefully some of the DLC that's coming out will answer some of the questions that I have about the, you know, the loose ends or whatever. But for the most part, I loved the story. I loved the characters of this game. I've spent a lot of time just kind of like admiring how much love and attention has been put into making this game, and overall I would say it is a strong contender for my favorite of the Xenoblade Chronicles series. I'm not officially saying one of them is better than the other. I think all three of the games have their own personalities and their own pros and their own cons, but this game has been very enjoyable to play from start to finish. So and Kayla says, we got 300 though. We did get to 300. I am so happy. Again, whoever subscribed tonight, thank you again. And if you are watching right now and you're not subscribed and you want to add to that, help our numbers grow higher. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I suppose the next, like, short-term, long-term goal that we have is 400 subscribers now. But thank you guys again for all the support. Seriously, those of you, especially, like, those of you, like Ashley Sam, I think you have made every single Xenoblade stream. I don't even know if you've missed one, Ashley Sam. So special shout out to you for like keeping me company, even on the nights when it was just the two of us. Kalis, Cheryl, Disney, all of my moderators, Storm, Pat was even here. Like any of my moderators, thank you guys for doing your moderator things. Thank you for helping me like fight the sex bots and everything else. And thank you to everybody who has been here in any capacity, whether you are a lurker and you don't live chat, or you are the most talkative person in live chat. Just thank you for being here for me. You guys are wonderful. I feel like I've got like a big group of close friends here to play video games with, and that is what this is all about, is just spending a good time with friends, playing video games, and just ultimately spreading good vibes throughout the universe. That's my goal here. So, thank you again. And Ashley Sam says, I have not missed any. Nice, Ashley Sam. Very, very nice. Okay, so here's the deal. I am still not sure what game we're going to play next. Okay, this kind of makes me nervous because since I have not officially decided on anything, I need you guys in Discord. Just check in on me in the next couple days. Be like, have you decided what game we're doing? Or like, here's my thoughts on what game you should do. Like, keep chatting with me, because what I'm afraid is going to happen is I'm going to get to like Tuesday and I'm not going to... Now, I am telling you, just a heads up, I'm thinking about taking Tuesday off, okay? We normally don't do this, but we're kind of in a position where we can, and I have a dentist appointment on Monday. So one of my days off is going to be spent entirely doing adulty, appointment things again. And I really feel like when I do that to myself, I don't give myself the proper amount of rest, and I don't feel rested when I come back for the stream week, and it really affects my mood when I come back. So we might take Tuesday off, but I would like to have something picked out, definitely by Wednesday at the latest. And that means I need to be making channel art, I need to be making thumbnails, all of that sort of thing. I need to be picking out the starting soon music and all of that stuff. Again, here are the 4 choices. I'm giving you guys kind of like 4 things to think over. Subnautica Below Zero, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Terraria, or Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I feel like those are the 4 games that I'm thinking of. Terraria is a little bit iffy, I will say that, because I'm not sure how long a Terraria Let's Play would take. It sort of depends on a couple of things. If I play Master Mode, it depends on how good I am. Am I going to get stuck on a boss fight all night? How much grinding am I going to have to do? If I can get through it fairly quickly, I feel like it could be a short series, but it could also be a long series. It's a sandbox game, so it could be kind of whatever I want it to be. Whereas Subnautica Below Zero has like a set storyline to go through, and I know sort of like how much time it will take. It's actually, in theory, it's a shorter game than the first game, so I think the first game lasted 10 streams, so we could probably get Below Zero done in like 8 streams. Maybe even less than that, I don't know. So that would be a good fit, because remember, on the 7th of October, which is coming up pretty quick, I go to Disney World for like 5 days, and we're not going to be streaming at all for that period of time. And then when we come back, we're doing Xenoblade DLC. So whatever we do next, I kind of need it to fit in that nice little middle area, and hopefully we can even get it done, possibly. All I'm saying is just like, think about what game you guys want me to play, give me some of your opinions, and also just like, be flexible with the schedule coming up, because the next week's schedule might just be a little bit weird, and then also the time right before I go off to Disney World might be a little bit weird. It just sort of depends on where things land. And thank you for Kalis has linked the invite to Discord in our live chat. We do have a Discord, so you guys can hang out with me over the weekend there. You can tell me what you think about the next series that we might do, and what your opinions are. And it's just a fun place to hang out. We share pictures and stuff in there, so everybody should join the Discord. For those that don't know, our regular schedule is Tuesday through Saturday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time for all of our live streams. So if you want to make our live streams live, you need to be here at that time. And I would love for you guys to be here at that time. The live streams are always more fun when they are more lively and more people are in here. We also have 2 social media platforms. We have a Twitter, which is twitter.com/VinnyAdventures, and a Facebook, which is facebook.com/VinnyAdventures. You can join either one of those social media sites as well. I post to those two sites and the Discord every day that we will be streaming so that you guys know, with plenty of time in advance, and you can say, oh, it's early afternoon and Vinny said we're going to be having a stream in 5 or 6 hours, and so now I have the next 5 or 6 hours to figure out what I need to get done before stream starts so that I can make it on time if that's what I want to do. Kale says, I missed a few, but I did miss you guys. And Terraria is grindy, so I'm not sure for stream. Well, I would also play Journey Mode. And Journey Mode is a lot less grindy. I think Kit would like Kirby especially. Would Kit be able to make the streams, Kalis? Is she okay to make streams at this point? And Ashley Sam says, I'm not a huge fan of Terraria. Okay, I'll keep that in mind as well. Obviously, here's the thing, friends. All of the games that I just listed, we are going to be playing all of them at some point. So it's not like I'm asking which one you want me to do and which one you don't want me to do. It's more like we're trying to figure out the order in which we're going to be doing these. And they're not necessarily going to be all the 4 next Let's Plays, but at some point in time, I'll be doing all 4 of those games. Just as a heads up. And Kayla says, I love it, but it's a lot more fun with friends. Terraria? I don't know. I've never played Terraria with friends, and I think it's amazing. I have like over 1,200 hours or something on Terraria. It could even be 1,500 at this point. I haven't played it in I'd say it's been about 6 months to a year, so I haven't played in a while, but it's been long enough that I could probably see myself playing through it. But I will say, out of the 4 options I gave you guys, Terraria is probably the one I would be least excited to play right now. I also, actually, hold that thought too, because somebody told me, DumbQ told me the other night that the Labor of Love patch is not out yet for PC. If that's true, see, I don't know if that's true. I thought it was already supposed to be out by now, but if indeed that is not true, then I would like to wait to play Terraria until that specific patch comes out. But I'll find out about that, and I'll let you guys know in, Discord and stuff, and we can have conversations about it. Please feel free to approach me in Discord about all this. Give me your opinions. I would love to hear from you guys. It would make my decision a little bit... It would give my decision-making process a little bit more clarity. And Cheryl says, I'm okay with anything. And Kayla says, I believe so, at least now and again. Oh, all right, friends. Well, this has been a wonderful time, a wonderful series, but all good things must come to an end, even if it is only a temporary end. But don't worry, we will be back with more Xenoblade next month, so keep an eye out for that. And in the meantime, I will see you guys Tuesday or Wednesday for whatever stream, whatever game is coming next. See you then, friends.